Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. How's it going, gamers? How's it going? How's it going? Karaoke was winning the poll so hard that I was already setting up, I was already setting up the stuff for it, and then when I was done, I was like, oh, movie one. Which is perfectly fine. No complaints. Let's crop out the edges. Beep, 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 beep. This one's a lot more widescreen. I'm not sure if it's been remastered or something, or... I'm not sure if it's been remastered or what. I don't know. How should we put this on the screen here? Is this fine? There's a lot of dead space. There's a lot of empty space. It sounds dramatic. It's one of the most watched on here, so I figure it's gotta be good, right? It's gotta be good. I'm a jackal, then I'm being. I'm about to go to sleep. Well, frick you! And I got a screenshot. I didn't manage to take a good screenshot, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm posting on Twitter. Live now, watching the movie. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Jesus, just have a 10. Thank you for the holy shit. Thank you for the 20 gift peepees. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Pippa, please, it's late, then go to bed. You can go to bed, you don't have to be awake. Fighting food, then come back peepee. Billy Witch Doctor. Jesus Christ, thank you for the 20 gift peepees. Jesus Christ! I appreciate it. I don't know why you're gifting so many peepees, but thank you. Late night stream. It's a late night stream. Let's get all comfy. Let's get all cozy comfy. Maybe I should... Hold on. Maybe I should put on Blinky. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. I gotta hide this for a second. Because I don't have Sprout Capture on this for some reason. I only have, Game Capture. I got a comfy little blanket. Comfy little blanket, if I can find it. There's like a little black blanket that I was gonna use because it fits like the Fed. The Fed. Look. Oh, how about people? No people blanket, maybe. Hold on. A people blanket is silly. I have a people mug. I think it's my new favorite mug. A people comfy mug. It was a gift. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. People! Most fair than come feel movie time on this website at this time of day, all centralized in the chat of a yappet. Absurd. How absurd! Medical Eduardo, thank you for coming big peepee. Omen, thank you for coming big peepee. Wolfspear, thank you for coming big peepee. Cute. Ah, this is very cute. This is very cute. People cute. Sorry, darling, thank you for coming big peepee. I'm nice, thank you for coming big peepee. Pippa, why you stubbed harmless frog? I killed it. Heroes, thank you for coming big peepee. Lilybell, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. You're just in time for the movie. James Harrison, thank you for coming big peepee. You are just in time. We haven't started it yet. I think I'll let it get to maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. I think notifications go out at 5 minutes? Question mark? 5 or 7? I should be studying. We'll just leave the movie on in the background. Well, we're stuck to thinking I'm big peepee. Dumb frog poster. I'm gonna frog post and you're gonna like it. I'm gonna post my frogs and you're gonna like it, goddammit. Twitch notifications are fucky. They are. They are. It's fun watching a streamer though, and they're like, "Hello, pre-notification squad." That's when you feel like an OG. Foxtrot, I'm big. Wait. Oh wait, no, they were gifting a PP. Thank you. Why you kill the people from? Gosh. I guess I can turn alerts on for right now. Tenma will love that costume. What the hell?
Comfy movie time, Pipkin sip.
Comfy movie time. How long is this movie? It is 1 hour and 15 minorinos. That's minute for common folk. Miss Venom, thank you for the 5 gift PP. Thank you. Thank you. Redman, thank you for come back PP. Black Hole Hearts, thank you for the gift PP. Thank you. The nemesis of Tenma. I've always been Mii-chan's nemesis. I'm about to beat your last record. I don't know how that's possible. Complete level 9 with a combined contribution of 15 tier subs. Do these like reset every once in a while or something? Channel all-time record was level 12. I feel like you guys have really spammed these out before. I feel like you've gotten higher than level 12. Am I crazy?
Thank you for turning my Pippa sad into a Pippa happy Kiesha love.
People happy. People happy. Suggest film noir classic, The Big Combo. It's public domain. I'll have to take a look at it at some point. I like these movie nights. We're gonna keep doing lots of movie nights. I'm gonna keep doing movie nights. It's not like they take a lot of energy or anything.
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. Hope you have a fun stream, Pippa. I have to be up in 5 hours for a 10-hour shift. Jesus Christ, so I'll watch the VOD in like 2 days. Okay, I hope you have a good day at work. I'm sorry you have such an aggressive work schedule. I love the movie Watchalongs. I'm glad. Pippa, my friend, went on a road trip and found a billboard with you on it. Yeah, that was a while ago now. Bear Hermit Panda Fooding on Big Pippi.
Howdy, Pippa. I must tell you, this sub of burns with an awesome power. Its loud roar tells me to support you. Take this, my love, my money, and all of my trolling. Go, go, go. Erupting.
It cut out. Go, go, go. You guys are dorks. You're dorks. Hi, Pippa. Hi, XYZ. Did you see somebody called you a bot? Did you see, I was checking my YouTube comments and, somebody accused me of doing paid bots because your username is XYZ comments. He's pretty bot-like, yeah. Pippa Streamless, between all the collabs and streams, I can barely keep up.
The frogs.
The frogs. I'm parading on Big Big Big. Thank you. We're your dorks, true. You're my property, you're my physical property.
We worry about you, Pippa. Are you gonna be cool?
I'm always cool. Mama Ken just got her Zelda game. I bought Tears of the Kingdom for Mama Ken and she just now got it. She should have gotten it a few days ago, but I think she only just now checked the mail. Donate link gives me a 404. Then just don't donate. It's an act of God. It's God's fated 404 link. It's telling you don't give streamers money. I'm good with any movie, but what about a normal watch along of a newer movie one of these days? Newer movies aren't in the public domain, so can't
We are not bots less than 3 ///////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////
Have you watched Interstellar yet? Nope. Oh god, that's loud for me. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, can we say hi? Well, she's probably in bed by now. I only just now saw the message. What genre of movie is this? This is a film noir. Will this top the Girl Boss movie? I don't know. The film is a bit cut off. Oh, it is! You're right. It's a lot cut off. Jesus, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. LA Noire. No. The movie's louder than me. Should I turn it down a bit? Mama, then come BPB. Glad it's still sub even though it's a Prime sub. Hope it's all good. Well, armpit. Oh my god. Is it good? We'll see how the actual dialogue is. I hate how there's a lot of old classics that aren't in the public domain, even though they should be. I'd like to watch Rebel Without a Cause on stream, but it's not public domain. Even though it should be!
Oh, he's there all right. Well, he never leaves. He just sits there sort of staring out of the window most of the time. Now, I ask you, a man of his age who stares. Are you a bill collector?
No, I'm a lawyer.
That's what they all say. They think they throw a scare into us, I guess. Well, he's a weird one, that fella.
Really?
Him and his $1,000 bill.
$1,000 bill.
Framed like a picture and a setting on the table.
That's gonna get stolen.
And him without enough money to eat on.
Mouse is ours next year. Steamboat Willie will enter the public domain January 1st, 2024. And people do that very bad things with it. Hey, Night Pippa, let's go! Red Hoppin', then you were the sub with Twitch Prime. Put a shirt on, whore. Yeah, tits on stream already. What's he doing? He's got like a little kitchen in his bedroom? Was he making toast?
Who is it?
My name's Pearson. Remember me? Sam Pearson.
Thank you, Helmet, for the 100 biddies. You're making too much noise, I can hear you in the walls.
Just a second.
I'm gonna make them alerts a little bit larger and put them in a corner. This dude's ripped.
Come in.
He doesn't have a six-pack, so clearly he's a wimp.
Mr. Shaw? Last time I saw you, I was representing some real estate people. That Pasadena deal, remember?
Well, movies are sad to watch. Why?
Well, have you had your breakfast?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's cut off
I
at
was
the
just
top,
going out
too.
for it. Always have a cup of coffee here first.
Oh my goodness.
It helps.
Helps what? Your pride? Oh, come now, Shaw. You're not the first man who lost his shirt. I don't mean that literally, of course. Come on, let's have some breakfast. Be my guest.
I don't know where to
Why?
put the alerts.
What's that?
Me, when my parents invite me to do anything?
What are you trying to sell me?
Me, when my parents invite me to do
Success,
anything?
my boy. Bigger than you ever had before. $500,000 behind Shaw Incorporated.
I had a partner once who used to talk like you. He wound up robbing me blind.
Partner in Shaw Incorporated?
That's right.
He was a gambler, wasn't he?
He gambled away $37,000.
God damn.
Not a bad fellow, though, I hear.
No. Just a bad poker player.
Gambler.
$37,000.
How much did he win?
That isn't all the money in the world.
$5.
But it was all I had.
Not quite all.
You're looking at
Look,
creep.
all I ever wanted was good friends, good home, a good business. When I lost the business, I lost the home and the friends.
Isn't that the usual?
Yep.
No, I don't mean it that way. All my partner and I put in Shaw Incorporated was $10,000. The rest was their money, friends' money. Life savings, most of it. Wiped out.
May I ask you a question?
Sure, you will anyway.
Huh.
Why?
As long as I can keep from spending it, I'll get
Careful.
going again.
You actually believe that?
I sure do.
And when you get going again, you'll pay back every cent of all your friends' money.
It sounds pretty noble, doesn't it?
Life savings. How old
I
is this
don't
guy?
know that my clients will like that.
He
Would
seems
you
young.
consider going into bankruptcy? Wiping out all your debts and starting all over again afresh.
Don't let him trick you.
No, I guess not. You could have done that months ago. You're
He's a
not
vampire
noble,
monkey,
my
no.
boy. You're a hardhead. Nobody's ever going to teach you anything except yourself. Now, come on, let's get out of here and go and get some breakfast.
Wait till I wash.
Okay.
Why are you staring?
Down the hall.
Sure. That was a cynical thing to do.
Safe, too.
Based? Based? Can't blame him for that. You got a stranger in your room? Would have been more polite to just kick the stranger out. I have cold dinner from before my earlier stream. We'll still feel bites. I'm gonna try and finish it. There's no way into it.
I'm Edward Shaw. Mr. Pearson phoned and made an
Shaw.
appointment for me.
Mr. Hillman's
James
not
Shaw.
home.
With Mrs. Hillman.
What are you selling?
Nothing. Mrs. Hillman told Mr. Pearson I should come right out.
Mrs. Hillman's in the pool.
Well, where would that be? In the middle of the 6-car garage?
Go round the back, that way. The pool is just the other side of the guest house.
He's kind of an asshole, actually. What the hell?
You better call out when you get to the guest house. Sometimes she swims in the nude.
Don't worry about it. So
Yeah,
do
but-
I.
Yabat! 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 He didn't call out. He's a whore. She can poke someone's eye out with those. She could. Push her in.
Hi,
Hi.
you're Edward Shaw, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I'm Mrs. Hillman. Hey, did you bring your pretty $1,000 bill?
Word gets around. No, I left it at Pearson's office.
Oh, what a shame. Hey, do you like our lovely pool?
Your pool probably costs tens of thousands.
Didn't Mabel tell you to call out when you got to the guest house?
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear you call.
No need to. I peeked first instead. You were expecting company. I didn't expect to find you unprepared.
That'll be enough, Mr. Shaw.
Enough of what?
I invited you out here just to discuss business. Now, where were we?
About to talk business, according to you.
Do you want a drink first?
Thanks, yes.
Help yourself.
She was expecting company, and she takes a dip in the pool
I'll just have a Coke if you don't mind.
in her
My husband doesn't
swimsuit.
like me to drink during the day. He thinks it's a bad habit to get into. Alcohol, I mean.
With alcohol and
I'm
soda
alone
on the
most of time.
table?
He travels a lot.
It's a trap,
He
it
thinks
is.
I should have a business to occupy me. Thanks.
You know anything about the building business?
I know real estate. I ought to. I used to sell it before I was married.
How long you been married?
6 years.
Long years?
Short, happy years, Mr. Shaw.
Uh-huh.
And that's why you're swimming
Well,
around
the
in the
building
bathing
business
suit
is a
while
little
you're
different from
expecting
real
company?
estate, you know.
Not so different. Let's go. I want to handle the real estate. I want to buy up lots of beautiful California property. Then you build your little houses on it. I sell the houses and the property. Well, how can we miss?
You handle the real estate end?
Yes.
And what part of the business does your husband figure to handle?
My husband.
Not mine, I hope.
My husband doesn't figure to handle anything.
What are you, homophobic?
You mean he just puts up the money and then sits back with a little prayer each night that it'll come back?
Yeah. He just puts up the money.
That'll be just you and me.
Yes. Don't you think you'd like that?
Sounds like it might work out.
But you're not too sure.
I'll have to chase around the mulberry bush a few times. How much money?
Mr. Pearson told you, $500,000. 50,000 to start with and 50,000 every 3 months.
Just to keep you from getting lonely, huh?
My happiness means a great deal to my husband.
I'm sure it does. But what I'm not sure of is who's nuts, him, you, or me. Or maybe it's Pearson. Did he recommend that you buy in with me?
No, it was our idea.
How come?
I like your houses.
Where did you see my houses?
Pasadena, you sold quite a few there, didn't you?
Yeah, a dozen or so.
My cousin lives in one. Cousin Evie. She swears by it. I think it's wonderful.
She's an entrepreneur.
Send me that towel over there, will you?
I like her.
It gets so uncomfortable when it's damp. There, that's better. Now, what were we talking about?
I can't imagine why, but somehow it slipped my mind. You mind if I cool this off a little? I mean, brace it up?
I told you before, help yourself.
She's lewd.
Oh, there's a little matter of some money the company owes. I've managed to pay off some of it. It stands out about $30,000.
Mr. Pearson told me. Owed to some friends of yours?
Uh-huh.
Male or female friends?
Both. Why?
I just wondered.
You jealous
and you
already?
insist on paying them all?
Sure I insist. Else no deal.
Well, I'll have to talk to my husband about it. He'll be coming back early next week.
Fine. Married 6 years, huh? That makes you pretty young when you were peddling
They're doing
real
more
estate.
flirting than business.
1822. My father was in it all his life. I loved it. I turned out to be his best salesman.
Where was this?
San Diego.
Oh. Big naval base there, isn't it?
Huge.
The salesmanship. Some of us
Flirting
have it,
is a business.
some don't.
Aren't you getting a little bit fresh, Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, maybe I am. Well, Mrs. Hillman, I'll think it over. How about tomorrow? Shall I stop by about the same time?
Sure, business here.
Yeah, I like your office.
Don't be
It is a nice
ridiculous,
office.
Mr. Shaw.
I wish I thought I was being ridiculous, Mrs. Hillman.
He's sus. He's very sus. Also, is it just me or is every woman in all these movies a girl boss? Am I crazy? Am I crazy or are they all like rich? Confident? Powerful? Old movies were full of girl bosses, yeah.
Mr.
I'm noticing.
Shaw,
Yeah?
you're wanted on the telephone.
A woman?
No, a man.
Her face
He says
is
his
Mo.
name is Mr. Pearson.
I'll be right down.
Because the husband never shows up. The girl in Fast and Furious, she was just rich. An racer.
Hello, Pearson.
Mrs. Hillman phoned a little while ago. Her husband's up in San Francisco and said she was flying up there tomorrow afternoon to talk to him about that $30,000 in debts. She wants to see you Friday night.
Night, huh?
That's what she said. What did you think of her?
She's a whore.
She likes you. I think you'll make a great team.
Thanks, Coach.
He's too loose for a married woman.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shaw? Oh, Mr. Shaw?
Huh?
How's that jerky?
Told me
It's
the
not
doctor
jerky.
it got dark tonight in case you was asleep.
Oh,
It's like a meatballish.
thanks.
Man ass
I
alert.
got a message for you, too.
I'm decent. Come in.
My, you want to sleep at night instead of in the daytime. Be much better for your health, too.
Yeah, I'll try
Is
to
it
remember
bigger?
that, Mrs. Piltz.
My, look at this bed. Oh, say, Mrs. Hillman called you. She didn't want to talk to you on the phone, but she said to meet her here at 9. Real sweet, nice woman, I thought. I think you can always kind of tell, don't you? She sounded so refined.
I'm drinking my water too
Yeah.
quickly. I'm running out of it. This pen black thing on big pee-pee. Button your shirt, harlot! Ooh, pretty. I think the necklace is a bit much. early Thursday. Whoa, I'm so thirsty. Are there subtitles?
Hi again.
They're never accurate.
Don't just stand there. You've seen girls before.
Oh. Is that what you are?
I hope you didn't mind coming here. This apartment belongs to a friend of mine. She's in Palm Springs. I promised I'd take care of her cats for her.
They're not
That's
popping
okay.
up.
I like cats.
It's nice and quiet here, and we can be all alone and talk without being interrupted by the telephone and visitors, you know.
That's
They're-
swell.
I even made the hors d'oeuvres. Of course, they're not as good as Mabel's.
Your maids?
Yes.
No,
You
sir,
mean
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't bring her?
Well, of course not.
I'm crushed.
Well, try one.
Ew, eating
Not bad.
noises.
What is it, rattlesnake meat?
Don't be silly. Oh, I suppose Mr. Pearson told you that I flew up to San Francisco to see my husband?
Sure.
I told my husband that I liked you very much. Oh, you probably want a drink. Or would you rather have a cup of coffee?
Whatever you say. I'm ready for anything.
Well, I sort of feel like a drink myself. I think this calls for a celebration. Will you mix them? I like scotch, light with lots of water. Oh, I forgot the tray.
She's not as pretty as other
Watch
girls.
out for the cats.
Your unfaithful wife feels bad. I liked her before, but she's going for the dick.
Don't you think this calls for a celebration?
What does exactly?
My husband has agreed to pay off the $30,000 in debt. That's what does exactly. Isn't that wonderful?
Sounds pretty good.
Aren't you surprised?
I just fell down, stiff with shock.
I thought this was the only thing that was holding up the deal.
You mean as far as you're concerned, the deal's settled?
Well, you certainly gave me the impression that this would settle it.
Time to booze it up. Yeah, she's unfaithful filth.
You should honk about giving impressions. When do the debts get paid off? Providing I agree.
Well, not all at once, of course. We'll make an allotment for them and pay them off as we go along. That's fair enough, isn't it?
30K was
Out of Louis' $50,000 chunk?
30,000.
Yes.
Oh,
You
lush.
can't expect my husband to put up any more money, can you?
I'll buy that. To our partnership. Starting tonight.
He's hoping sex will settle it.
I feel just luscious. Oh, how much insurance do you have?
Insurance?
Yes, you know, life insurance. Carried by the corporation to protect all the money that's invested in it. Just in case.
$35,000 last time I looked.
Oh,
She has nice
not
armpits.
very much.
It's $35,000 more than I carry in myself.
My husband was very
She's gonna murder
specific
him,
about the insurance. Keyman insurance, it's called.
Key man?
Yes.
Keyman.
For instance, I couldn't have the corporation take it out on me because, well, anybody can sell real estate.
In San Diego?
Oh, stop it. What I mean is it would be perfectly simple to find another real estate man to take my place.
But nobody could take my place, huh?
Oh, no, and not build those nice little houses as cheaply as you can. You designed them. You know the material that goes into them. Where to get the material, what kind of labor to hire. They're
Jeez,
just like your babies.
she's a snake.
You seem to know a good bit about it.
Well, my husband explained it to me very carefully. Goodness, that's all we do. Talk business.
She's pretending to be dumb, but she's smart.
You mean that's all you ever do?
More or less.
Then you like that?
Reese, I
I
think
don't
of the
mind.
10 gift peepees.
Well, if you ever want to get away from the office water cooler and live it up a little, maybe a little music will get this party airborne.
Move
Mr. Shaw.
back and forth.
Now, that sounds formal.
Edward, how much insurance do you think we ought to have?
How much does your husband think we ought to have?
Quite a lot. After all, it's a huge investment. He was talking about 300,000. Oh, but I insisted the premiums would be too high. He agreed to take off 50,000.
Leaving $250,000?
She's such a snake.
Yes. That's not too high, is it?
She's a devil.
No. Not if you're a mountain goat. I'll see you around.
Where are you going?
Look, Mrs. Hillman, I'm wise. Now that I'm hooked, I'm supposed to agree to anything, isn't that it?
Hooked?
First the pool and the swimming suit. Now this teepee and the war paint. This is one scalp you don't get.
You can't talk to me like that.
I'm doing it. And here's another thing. Nobody's getting rich when I shove. Not even if they give me that laugh.
Don't touch me. You're horrible.
You're wonderful. But not to do business with.
Get out of this apartment.
That's me you hear whistling in the street.
Thought patrol, yeah. He just thought patrolled you! Oh my god! Oh my god, please! He didn't fall for any of her shit. They had like a little back and forth going. She was coming on to him, and then she was pulling back a little, and he was like, oh, Edward is too formal. Or the full name is too forward. Formal, just call me Edward. And she was like, 300,000, but I tried to lower it. I tried to lower it, you know, because I know it sounds, ooh. Love you, Pippa. Thank you, old eyes. He's mad he could have had that cat. He's mad he wanted his business up and going. He wants to continue. He wants to continue. He wants to pay back his debts. He wants his honor back, his integrity back. But this is how your grandpa Kin and grandma Kin flirted back in the day. What? Oh, that shirt too small and too big at the same time? That's a good question. He wanted the business and the cat. Probably. Seems like he wanted the cat pretty bad. Those pockets are awfully silly. I'm just looking in the streams. What did I miss? You missed our hero. It revealed he has a lot of debt, and the debt is to his friends, and he wants to pay it back. Not because he has to, but because he wants to, because he's a man of integrity. And he thought he had a good deal going, but it turns out the girl, she was probably gonna try and kill him because she wanted to take out a life insurance policy on him, and she was like trying to seduce him and stuff.
I can see you too, Edward.
Where's her wedding? Big pee-pee.
Sleep either.
She's married!
It's a terrible thing to accuse me of.
I know.
It doesn't have to be $250,000.
I know that too.
200,000?
150.
This
150.
Stupid son of a bitch.
My husband will never agree to it.
Who cares what your husband agrees to?
He's so stupid. He's sick. He's a sick fuck. He's
Please
a
don't.
bad person. She's a demon and he's scum.
Please, darling.
How is she speaking? They were already smooching.
175.
Maybe he's gonna con her. Maybe he's gonna get back at her and he's gonna Pippa, stop picking anti-R movies. This is the first one! The other one...
That's all.
I guess... Oh, yeah, it kind of was. They were just really back in the cuckoldry back in the day.
When am I going to see you again?
How about this morning at 10 o'clock?
Where?
Pearson's office.
Why?
Meet my husband. He's coming in on the early plane.
She's sick.
Now, let's be sensible, Mr. Shaw. If you were a banker, I came to you and asked for a loan of $500,000, would you allow me to put up $175,000 security?
Oh, that's a different thing.
Yes, it's a different proposition, I know, but the principle is the same.
But, Mr.
Now, let me finish, Mr. Shaw. I don't ask and I don't expect to get full security the way a bank does. But I do ask and expect 50%.
Yeah, but do you get it?
I see your point. That's a good question. You've done business before, my boy. Do I get it? All right, Pearson, what do I sign?
Right here, sir. Top line.
Hello. Miss Adams said I should come right in. I'm sorry I'm late, but Madge and I have been shopping. Mr. Shaw wants you to meet her. Come on in, Madge.
No, that was no.
This is Mr. Pearson, whom I don't believe you've met, and Mr. Shaw, this is my kid sister, Madge.
How do you do? Hello, Mr. Hillman.
I'm glad to see you, Madge.
Maybe
Nice to meet you, Miss.
somebody said she doesn't.
Nealon. Doris always forget.
Hello.
You run along now, honey. I'll catch up with you in about an hour.
Glad to have met you, Mr. Shaw.
Same here.
Doris tells me you design houses, and they're wonderful. You see, I studied commercial art, and I think design...
Not just now, dear. We're in the middle of a business conference.
Oh, sorry, Doris. I didn't know you asked me in just as a magnanimous gesture.
Now, Madge,
The little sister's cute.
You know, one of these days when you introduce me to somebody, I'm actually going to finish a sentence about myself.
Oh,
That is, if you happen to lose your voice.
you
now you're not going to stand me up at Orbach's, are you?
Stand you up? I'd rather strangle myself.
I like the sister.
Dory, she gets
She's
more
a
like you
spirit
every
growing
day. Now, where's that line, Pearson?
Right there on the top, sir.
You mean we're signing now?
Yes, we'd have signed long ago if you hadn't spent so much time shopping. 4 closets full of clothes, and all she ever wears is a bathing suit. Here. Well, come on, Dory. Shaw and I ought to be down at the insurance company now.
What's she hesitating for? Women be shopping, that's what I'm saying, Sleepy.
What's the matter with you? Give Shaw the pen.
What the fuck, woman?
Women. I guess Madge really did upset her.
Something weird going on. Something weird's going on. I don't know what's going on. I think they really are gonna try to kill the main character. Madge, am I right? Madge made her mad. It's so fucking over. Your donation link is broken. That's okay. Maybe she's Pregante. They did kiss.
Hello. I bet you're surprised. I'm Madge, remember?
Oh, sure, I remember.
Doris said she'd be about an hour late. She asked me to meet you and said for us to go ahead and eat.
You two have made up, huh? Waiter. 2, please.
They hold hands. They smooched. They smooched in her car that her husband definitely paid for.
Thank you.
Madge is the honey
You didn't
pot.
think I was really sore, did you? Doris and I go on like that all the time. May I call you Edward?
Sure.
She's cute. I like
I'll have
her.
the beef stew and coffee.
I'll just have a chef salad and coffee later. Doris is such a wonderful girl. Of course, she treats me like a baby.
How old are you?
Almost 22. I have my own studio apartment.
Nice.
I'm not as strong as Doris. I guess that's the trouble. You see, I'm sensitive, so she dominates me. Even when she had a tragedy, a real tragedy in her first marriage, didn't bother her a bit.
What first marriage?
Oh, I thought you knew. Oh, she'll brain me if she finds out I told you.
She's a witch!
But I just detest people who start to tell you something and then don't finish it, don't you? I think it's just cruel.
Yeah.
They're both manipulative.
Well, Doris married a man named Arleski when she was 18. She met him down in Mexico when he was on a toot.
What happened? Did he toot too much?
You're laughing at me. That's an old word my mother used to use. No, he was killed. A real tragedy. One night he fell asleep while he was driving and drove off a bridge.
Holy
Up
fuck!
in Wyoming somewhere.
That didn't bother Doris.
Well, she up and married Hillman. Mr. Hillman was Narleski's business partner. That's how Mr. Hillman happened to come into all the money. The insurance, I mean.
Life insurance?
Yes. Oh, a fabulous amount. Way up in the hundreds of thousands. Narleski was a uranium expert or something, and...
Keep talking, Madge. Keep talking.
What's the matter?
Pay the check, will you?
Mr. Shaw, what did I do? Did I say something that offended you?
No, you were fine. Tell me something. You got a cousin that lives in Pasadena?
Oh, I don't think so.
Cousin Evie lives in one of my houses.
No, Cousin Evie lives in Portland.
Thanks.
Oh, Mr. Shaw, I mean Edward, will you do me a favor and not tell Doris I was here? She just asked me to phone you and tell you she couldn't make it, and I...
Oh my God!
Couldn't find anybody to send for it, Mr. Shaw, so I went out for it myself. Anything else right now?
How much money has Hillman given us so far?
10 to start with. 3 checks for 2.5. 17.5.
When's the rest of the first 50,000 due? You want some of this paint?
No, thanks. It's due June 1st if you haven't changed it.
And today's May 22nd, huh?
Yes.
Imagine nothing wrong. She's just kind of gullible. Yeah.
9 days.
Has something happened, Mr. Shaw?
I hate that
No, not yet.
he's probably gonna end up with
But you
the
can count on it the next 9 days.
with the wife. I'm asleep, but I send the DM. We can take
Tell
them
me,
then.
Mary,
Yeah, sleepy. I hope you sleep
do
well.
I strike you as a
I shall check.
suspicious type character? I mean, say, a guy who wouldn't trust his own mother with a skate key?
No, Mr. Shaw.
Thank you.
I'm not just saying that because you work here. Oh, come on, Mary. Be frank. Have some guts. You'll lose your job, but have some guts. Yeah, that's me. Suspicious character. I peep over my accountant's shoulder when he's signing the checks. Cop gives me a ticket, and I wonder if he's really a cop. I'll lock the office every time I go out in the hall because of this.
I think that's just being based.
Shaw Incorporated.
I think that's
Just a moment,
called being
please.
based and
It's
not
Mrs. Hillman.
taken advantage of. Pilled.
Hi.
Darling, I'm
That's
sorry I
Candy.
couldn't make lunch. Did Madge phone you?
Yeah.
I was up on the hill looking at some property and there was no phone. Madge wanted the car, so I let her have it. Darling, the property's just what we want.
I'm gonna try a who's he
Put
what's
those
it.
darling houses on it and they're going to sell for a fortune. You just got to
Yeah.
see it.
Darling, huh? Candy, yeah. Hero rapper.
Sorry Mary was in here. You mean right now?
Well, of course. I'm in a gas station on the corner of Barham and Cahuenga. You can make it in 15 minutes.
Sour candy or chocolate? It's a
I'm
who's he
tied
what's
up
it.
now.
Darling, what's the matter?
Stop calling him darling, you whore!
Tied up.
But at least we could look at the property together and we'll spend a little time.
Maybe I'm
What's it?
sick of sneaking
Who's he,
around when
what's
he's
it?
home. Getting 5 minutes here with you, 10 minutes there.
But he's
What?
going away soon, darling. Listen, you've got to see the property tomorrow morning or we may lose it. Shall I pick you up?
Hold on, I'll find a picture.
Yeah, here. Early. Bye.
Bye.
It's good, it's really good. Eh. This is what it looks like. It's chocolatey crisp and peanut butter.
The brakes just slipped, that's all.
Brake slipped.
I'll get Mr. Hanauer. He promised to show us around.
It's like a whatchamacallit. Yeah, I think it's the same company. Sounds good. Very good. What are these names? Don't worry about it. Aye! Aye! Just get out! Just get out! Why didn't you just get out? This bitch, yeah. She did it. She did it. It smells like dark chocolate. I wonder if they use dark chocolate for the lit.
Can I help you?
This is going to sound funny.
Go ahead, maybe it won't.
Somebody's trying to kill me.
You know who, or are you just guessing?
Look, I didn't come in here to cut up.
The 53 Pontiac, Hoffy. Blue convertible.
Hey,
Dark
maybe you
chocolate is
didn't
the
hear
goat.
me.
I disagree.
heard you. Fred, you got an engine number? No. Look, If you know who, maybe we can help you. If you don't, what can we do?
If you're still trying to cut up...
Look, how many people do you think come in here just like you who say somebody's trying to kill them? How many?
How would I know?
4 or 5 a week. Sometimes 3 in one day.
Why is
Not one of them that I know of has been hurt yet.
Fred, dig out that Collins file for me, will you?
Edward's got such a bad personality. He could just present the information. And it's true
Take
the
it over
cop
for a minute.
would probably ignore him.
See if you got anything real to go on.
But instead of even trying to present any of the information, he just immediately picks a fight.
Lieutenant Hoff will talk to you. That door.
Where did this death in Wyoming take place?
I don't know.
You see, Shaw? Nothing. All you've got to go on is the word of a 21-year-old girl. And this car thing. Maybe Mrs. Hillman wasn't lying. Maybe the brakes were slipping.
Yeah, maybe I'm going nuts, too. Maybe this isn't even a police station.
Shaw?
Look.
You understand our position, don't you? I mean, we get this kind of thing shoved in our faces all day long. Most of them are crackpots. You know why I talk to you?
Tell me, Uncle Jack.
Why are you such a shithead? He's so
I
mean.
talk to
He's
you
so
because
awful.
you don't look like a crackpot. You don't sound like a crackpot. That's why.
But I'm acting like one.
I didn't say that.
But that's the idea.
All right.
You're being a woman,
We'll look up
Edward.
Hillman for you. How's that? Now, where can I get in touch with you?
Wrapped twice in my coffin.
A stumble bum with a champ's mouth, huh?
Catch him, get his address.
Right.
And write out a squeal on him.
Okay.
Woman moment, male, yeah. I don't like Edward at all. I think this is my least favorite protagonist we've had. He's so dramatic, he is.
Nothing wrong with these brakes. Stops on a dime, stays there.
He's not
Thanks.
fun or
Wanna
anything
try it
either.
yourself?
No.
I like-
told the owner I'd bring it right back.
I like it when
Best.
he's bantering. When he was bantering with the wife. But he's only doing it to seduce her. So it's cringe. He's trying to seduce a married woman.
Oh, there you are. Mrs. Hillman's been trying to reach you all afternoon. She wants you to meet her at Mountain Lodge tomorrow night to close the deal on that lake property. Do you want me for anything else?
No, thanks, Mary. Good night.
We're
Good night.
including the stranger woman. Jenny was like evil, but like interesting. Like she was like you were excited to see what she was gonna do next. This guy, he just runs around acting like a woman. He's cringe. Holy shit! Tomorrow! I should have waited. I should have waited before watching this. Holy fuck! As you requested, I'm putting in writing why I believe Mr. and Mrs. August A. Hillman are trying to kill me.
I was hoping I'd find you here. I just had to see you. I bet you think I'm awful.
Yeah.
Why would I think that?
It's a beautiful
I
shawl,
lied
though.
to you. An outright lie about Doris being late for lunch that day. You probably think all the rest were lies, too.
Were they?
Of course not. But you couldn't tell whether I was a big liar or not. What are you typing?
Typing?
Yes. I heard you as I was coming in. Peck and pray.
Oh, it's just an office memo.
A likely story. Groucho says that on TV all the time. If it's just an office memo, why are you hiding it?
I'm not hiding it. Let's get out of here. Come on.
I bet it's a love letter. I just love to read other people's love letters, don't you?
She's cute.
You see? You were hiding it. I
She's
wasn't going to
cute.
read it. I just wanted to find out.
Funny thing. I believe you. How about a nice, big, juicy steak?
Oh, I'd love it. Oh, I just remembered something.
What?
I just had a nice, big, thick, juicy steak.
She's cute! She means dick. Oh, that's not cute. Is she gonna turn out to be part of this? She doesn't believe that she's of age to drink. The way this woman is a snake. What do you guys think? Is she a snake or not? I'll make a poll. You gonna marry her, Pip? Maybe. I'll have to steal her away from our shitty main character. Is she a snack? Yes. No. RDK. Make that a 3-minute poll. I choose hopium. Your instincts are shouting snake. I can never tell with these movies. Old movies are so much less predictable.
Wait till you hear this one.
She's
I'd
cute.
like to, but I better take off. It's almost 3.
Oh, it is?
You're sharing
First
a
it's
record
9
with
and
them.
then whoosh, it's almost 3. Where does the time go?
Fuck, she's cute!
Yeah.
Yo, that diegetic cut.
You better go. I'll get your coat.
Don't do it, Madge! Don't do it! Oh, Madge! Madge! Why did you pocket the note? A snake wouldn't
sure
read that and
about
go, oh
something?
no.
Unhappy? Just plain miserable, huh? I have to go up the mountains and meet Doris tomorrow, close the deal. I'll call you as soon as I get back.
Maybe she's like, oh no, because now he knows. And she knows that he knows, and she knows that... Sorry, you were late. I'll be back shortly. The gig is up. The plan's gone awry. This has some layers. She's just a pig-faced, awful, awful woman.
Darling, oh, it's so good to see you. Where'd you get the car?
Rented it.
We're going to have dinner with Collins tonight. We should be able to close the deal. I was going to leave you a note.
Yeah?
I tore it up. I thought it'd be more fun to tell you myself. I've got a surprise for you, too.
I bet.
It's a shame, because Darling is really cute. It's cute. It's cute she calls him that. I like that
You
in
were
Darling in
just
the
great,
Franxx.
you know. I'm so proud of you. We've got our first piece of property and it's just at your price.
But she's evil! She's evil!
Hey, watch it, will you? Where are we going?
That's the surprise. To our cabin.
What do you mean, our cabin?
Mine and my husband's. It's way up on the top of the mountain, the very top. You can look down and see for miles and miles.
Well, that's great.
Oh, hell no!
Let's go.
No! Yeah, let's go in the middle of nowhere with the woman that's trying to kill me. He's gonna misery him. He's too horny.
Something the matter?
No. Madge ever been up here?
Sure, lots of times. But for goodness sakes, why?
No, I just wondered. I bet she comes running to you with her troubles all the time.
Not her. She's too independent and stubborn. Come on.
Madge is cute and don't you badmouth her.
How do you like it?
Not bad.
Come on.
It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. He's so horny. He's risking his life for this.
Scary, isn't it?
Oh,
We used to have
hell
a porch
no.
built out over there, but nobody felt comfortable on it. One of these days, I'm going to put a great big picture window there. What's the matter? Come here, I want to show you something else.
No, thanks. I'm quite comfortable right here.
She could have pushed him off right then and there.
How lately?
I'm serious, darling.
Nothing that I know of. Why?
You've been avoiding me, even when I see you. It's not the same.
That's logical.
Because he prefers
Nothing
your younger,
stands still,
cuter, more
Doris.
beautiful
But
sister.
I don't want it to stand still. I want it to grow, so that nothing can stop it. Not you, nor me, nor anybody. But most of all, not you, nor me.
I thought you might like some coffee. It's good on a cold night like this. I brought some cookies, too.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you, Dory. I wanted to see how you and Shaw were getting along. Black or white?
You got any brandy?
Not here.
Cream will do.
You really want to get drunk?
Enough?
That's fine.
Run a psycho?
You forgot the sugar.
Oh, so I did. I forgot. Oh, Doris. Of course, it should be ladies first.
It's poisoned!
I forget whether you take cream or sugar. It's been so long since we've had breakfast together.
You
We're all
bitch!
civilized people. Sit down. We might as well be comfortable.
What do you want, Gus?
God!
An understanding. If this partnership is to continue, is to be confined to business hours. That's fairly clear, isn't it?
Pretty clear. Wouldn't you say it was, Doris?
Please, Edward, will you shut up?
Yep. That was pretty clear to her.
Who is this guy again?
Well, I must be running.
Don't finish your coffee. Have a cookie.
No, thanks.
Have a cookie. Is it the husband?
Oh, Mr. Hillman.
Oh, he is the husband.
It was nice of you to come all the way up here just to tell me not to work overtime. Good night.
You tried to fuck his wife. What do you mean? Why you copping an attitude? You just... Check the brakes in your car, 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 check the brakes in your car. Oh my god, they probably cut the fucking wires. They're gonna try and fucking kill you. Holy shit, dude. He's so based for this. Mr. Hillman was watching the entire time.
How did you know I'd come here?
Your attitude.
What's that got to do with it?
You couldn't wait to get Shaw alone. This was the best place.
You're drunk.
Sure, I've had one or two. It's a long ride up that mountain. It's a long ride down, too. That's better. Now you stay here and have some fun with Gus, huh?
Yeah, oh no, they did poison the coffee! No! No, Edward, I don't like you, but you shouldn't be driving, Edward. They put something in the coffee! Edward! Pull over. Pull over. He roofied the coffee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why isn't he pulled over? He's so dumb. He's so dumb. God's drunkest driver over here. Oh my god. You idiot. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. He's so lucky and he's so dumb. Because he was drugged, Pippa. Luck level 99,999, yeah. That was a rental! It was.
Now, just what was it I was supposed to have put in the coffee, Mr. Norman?
Some kind of a drug, according to Mr. Shaw.
Aw, fuck!
That would
Too
be funny
soon.
if it wasn't so serious.
Too soon!
Do you realize, Mr. Shaw, that you're accusing me of attempted murder?
I sure do. And it's not hard.
I'm perfectly willing to do anything I can to clear this matter up. Not only for my own reputation, but for Mr. Shaw's peace of mind. I don't want anybody laying awake at night wondering if I'm going to murder them. So if it will help by canceling the policy, I'll be glad to do it, even though it leaves me out on a limb with a huge investment.
The policy is non-cancelable.
Yes, I know that. But if the president of your company is willing to cut corners and make an exception in this case, I will cancel the policy. And I'm sure that mostly all companies are willing to cut corners at one time or another. Is that fair enough?
Sounds fine to me.
Cancel it today?
Right now.
I'm satisfied.
Well, that's fine. You know, Mr. Norman, what's the matter with Mr. Shaw? He suffers from a guilt complex.
What?
Oh?
He's in love with my wife.
Perhaps I should refresh my psychology, Mr. Hillman, but what's that got to do with it, if you get what I mean?
He's afraid I might kill him. So he cooked up this story to get your protection. When he and my wife arrived at the cabin, the last person in the world they expected to find there was me. Am I clear?
Did you and Mrs. Hillman expect to find Mr. Hillman at the cabin?
They thought I was safe and sound in Los Angeles.
I have freeze-dried Skittles.
Is that true?
They're hard to eat.
Yeah.
They've been sitting around for a while.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shaw, but the policy is non-cancelable,
Yeah.
and I see no reason to discuss it any further.
They're crunchy. How you freeze dry them? I don't freeze dry them. Mama can got them for me. I got them on Amazon, I think. Are they hot?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Hillman. No, he ain't. He was here about, noon, I'd say. And then he packed in a hurry, I tell you. Yes, packed. Well, he was... Miss Hillman? Huh? Well...
I've called every place, Mrs. Hillman. It's fantastic. He seems to have disappeared completely.
Today's the 27th, isn't it?
Yes.
And he took his $1,000 bill?
Well, I imagine so. When I came back from lunch, he was gone, and so was the bill.
Hmm. We're looking into the future. May 27th. Cell phone? No. It looked like a notebook or something. Uh-oh! 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 He caught on. He's too obvious! He's far too obvious! Oh my god! Oh my god. He's so dumb. He's such a dumb guy. He's so dumb. Yeah, let's just go into a dark alley next.
Joe, where you been? You're late.
Oh. That was intentional. That was so intentional. There's just no way. The guy was stopping when he was stopping. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. Literally, Pippa, shut up. Oh my god. He's so dumb. If you think someone's following you, go into the nearest populated store.
What on earth's the matter with you?
Oh, I had a little scare, that's all. I'm all right. You got my message, huh?
Yes. I was so glad to hear from you. The maid let me in. Was that all right?
Sure. I guess you think I've slipped a cog or two, huh?
No.
I like
They
Madge.
sure got themselves a beautiful setup. Insurance policy I can't shake. Police think I'm psycho. It gets to you after a while. Just not knowing where it's coming from, or when, or what, or how. Well, I'm taking that $1,000 bill and coming up the other side of the world. No shakes, no cold sweat, and no tramps. That's why I wanted to see you, to say goodbye.
Why haven't you left before? Is it because you're in love with the tramp?
I'm sorry I said that. After all, she is your sister.
If you're not in love with her, are you in love with somebody else?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Aww.
Maybe. A little bit.
A little
And
bit.
that's why you haven't left?
Because he wanted to say goodbye.
Maybe staying is like the $1,000 bill. Gives me something to cling to.
Aww. Honeypot? Am I in an alternate universe? I'm lost. No? Huh?
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Not to me. I think putting that bill in a frame was sheer sentimental drivel.
Hey, that's cute. Let's hear it again.
Here you are about to throw away your whole life by going off to the Australian bush or someplace. And you're going to use that thing to do it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Can't you use all that money here to fight back at Doris and Mr. Hillman?
All I'm fighting here is my nerves.
Edward, I'm only 21. And I know when you're 21, you think you know more than anybody else in the world. But I think I know what's wrong with you. You won't stop thinking about it, really, until you stop running from it.
Or I could stay here and keep on being a sitting duck.
Well, not if you do something about it.
That's
Go see
31.
Doris. You can handle her.
No, she doesn't.
You
Yeah, I
mean if
thought she
went
said
to her,
22, Tiger
went
Lily.
back to her, she'd turn on Hillman?
If there was a showdown between you and Doris and Mr. Hillman, she would. And then the whole plot would come out. And if Doris turned against him, Mr. Hillman wouldn't dare do anything.
Just how do we get the showdown?
Well, if Hillman sees you and Doris together...
Where? On a trip or someplace?
Well, why not a trip? Las Vegas or any place.
Using what for money?
Your $1,000. Jesus Christ, Walker, Texas Power Ranger, thank you for the 50 gift peepees. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus Christ, Walker, Texas Ranger. That's Ricky Bobby's child. That's Ricky Bobby's child's name. Walker, Texas Ranger. Thank you for the 50 gift peepees.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Why did he send me this?
He said with you when he talked.
Really?
He also said that you could choose the place and spend the money any way you liked. Providing, of course, that he spends it with you.
But why? Didn't he think I was trying to do away with him?
Of course not. He never suspected you at all. He thought Mr. Hillman was trying to.
But why didn't he call me direct? Well, I'll have to run along.
She's a snake!
I'll be late for class. Doris, will you run me down to school?
Honey, I can't. I'm late. Here, take a cab and run. Gus is in Chicago, and I've got to call Pearson.
Okay.
She's suspicious. The snake is suspicious of her. That is the best girl, yeah. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. What is all that? Edward! Oh my god! He's not the only one she's planning to kill? Is that what that is? Is that all the people she's killed? Who are all these people? Where are all those numbers? Madge! Madge, you fucking idiot! Madge! Madge! That's the note! That's the note! Oh my god, Madge! Oh my god. It's so over. It's so over. Madge is the mastermind. No. Try to understand Pippa. She needs to be an idiot sometimes to move the plot forward. There better be a double play here. I don't know. She called him to the cabin? Wait. She called her husband to the cabin?
What happened to Las Vegas? Did it move?
Why did she?
We're headed toward Big Bear Country.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, Madge is doing it! Oh my god! Because Doris didn't know! Doris didn't know when oh my god! No!
What's bothering you?
No!
Or then?
Then.
Las Vegas. You're about 35 miles wrong.
Or was it
I must have taken the
Or was
wrong
it
route.
Edward? Was it Edward that called the husband up? But then why would he?
Ask me what's bothering me now.
Why ask what I already know?
Your cabin, huh?
Yes.
No roulette, no dice, no big flowing dresses,
No.
no husband?
Gus is in Chicago. You know that.
I only know what you tell me.
And
Tell me more.
just tonight, Edward, up there's like being on top of the world. We could go to Vegas tomorrow.
Go on, drive.
This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up.
And we thought if Edward and Doris went away together...
That's terrible. That's
and
terrible
we let
haircut.
Hillman know they were away together, well, that would do it.
Do what?
Well, play Hillman and Doris against each other. I know Doris. And if she got mad enough at Hillman, she'd tell Edward everything.
Split and conquer, huh?
Yes.
So? Now Shaw is in Las Vegas. Only Mrs. Hillman knows that he suspects her, so she'll know he's trying to trick her.
Shaw hasn't shown up at the Sands yet, Hoffy. Neither's that Hillman dame. Sorry, miss.
What about Mr. Hillman?
Well, he checked out early this morning. Was asking the airlines about getting him to Big Bear.
Big Bear? Not Vegas?
He and Doris have a cabin up near there.
Oh, yeah, this. The life insurance people just called it to me over the phone. Miles Norman's office. From Laramie, Wyoming. Now, Lesky fell asleep and drove off bridge 12 miles north of here. Reopening case to confirm suspicion of sleeping pills. Details later.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I'm so tired of this
I
whore!
might even ask you to drink it out of my slipper.
Fuck you!
Champagne's for good things. Here's to fun.
Cleo did a showy on stream, I think.
And
I don't know, I saw her posting about it on Twitter. Carol Academy, thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. We're in the middle of a movie, I'm sorry.
What's the matter, Edward?
Actually, I think we're like at the end. Yeah, we're at the end of a movie.
What's wrong? You're not going to spoil our little party?
Our party was spoiled a long time ago.
Happened to me like this since I was a kid. Something nice happens, and it always manages to get messed up. What's wrong, Edward?
We've sneaked around too many corners, I guess. I'd just like to walk down the street once in the sunlight.
But we've had a wonderful time the past few weeks. The best I've ever had. Something that could go on forever.
Past few weeks?
You feel that way just as I do.
You know, it's a shame. We'd be awful good together. If only I could trust you.
Is trust something that you wrap up in a package and give to the person you love? Or is it in my eyes, in my heart? Read my heart, Edward.
I'm trying, Doris. But there are things.
He's so boring.
Things like, why did we come to the cabin?
Why do these girls like him?
I was just trying to test you.
Great question.
I wanted to get rid of Gus so that we could be alone, so that I could make you love me like I love you.
You're lying, Doris.
I'm not lying, Edward.
Lies. All
Doris
of
is
it
a
lies.
lying whore.
Edward, I love you.
Don't stand over there! That's where the thing is! No!
This is all I wanted. This is all I've ever wanted. Just you, Edward.
Oh my god. She's so
And we
stupid.
could stay here forever.
She's so stupid.
Yes, forever.
He just does stupid thing after stupid thing after stupid thing. Because he's a
What
simp.
about Gus?
Gus. Edward, we've got to get away from here quickly.
Why?
Gus, he's coming here. He'll be here any time.
Tonight?
What do you...
Yes.
Then it was going to be tonight.
Yes, but it's all changed now. Please, Edward, let's go.
I am going. Alone.
Oh, but Edward, you love me. You told
Tell me,
you
Doris,
love
how does it feel to kiss someone you're planning to kill? Are the lips sweeter when you know you'll be the last to kiss them? Are they?
No, Edward.
Tell the truth for a change. Tell me how much you love me when your husband fed me dope. Do you love me more than you love Narleski? Tell me, do you?
Please, please,
Come on,
Edward.
talk. Tell me how much our love will grow and grow. Keep telling me until you kill me. You're not fit to live.
Oh, no, Edward. Edward.
That was a
Edward, where are you
sick
going?
line.
I'm getting out of here while I'm still alive.
Holy
Edward,
shit.
please don't leave me. Edward.
Ah!
Put down that gun.
Ah! Ah! What? 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 This bitch is crazy! Holy fuck! She's fucking crazy! She's fucking crazy, Jet!
I didn't mean to, but you were leaving me, Edward. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Holy fuck! The script is just fucking popping off all of a sudden. Holy
What's happened here?
fuck!
Is he dead? No, he's alive. You idiot. Why did you shoot him? You spoiled everything.
Oh, Edward, darling.
Pull yourself together. Stop that.
Oh my god.
I've shot him, can't you see?
You loved him a great deal, didn't you?
She's so fucking crazy.
Does anybody know you brought him here? Good, that's perfect. A lover's rendezvous. Ending in a suicide. A double suicide.
Ah!
What?
You're a clever girl, Dory. You know that a woman might kill her lover when he threatens to leave her and then follow him herself later?
Oh my god.
You're horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so good all of a
Aren't we,
sudden.
Dory?
Oh my god.
It's too bad you couldn't have remembered that.
Shoot him, Dorothy! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Karate chop! Karate chop! Ah! Shoot him! Shoot him, Dorothy! God! Oh my 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 god, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, now it's gonna look like you did it! Throw the gun down! Throw the gun down there! Throw the gun down there! No, you're gonna look suspicious! Oh my god, his prints on it? This is in the 1950s. They're not doing fingerprints. He got shot though, he good. I don't know. I mean, technically, they could claim that he shot himself to absolve himself of guilt.
Sure.
So it didn't look like he did it.
You all right? Sure.
Here. Here, let me give you a hand.
That coat is so sick.
Dribble.
Oh, Jesus! Hello! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Hello! Oh my god, we're at the end of the movie, I'm sorry. We're at the end of the movie. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippa! We were watching... I forgot the name. A Life at Stake from 1954. It's a film noir.
Want to tell me what you're thinking?
To summarize, our main guy...
Highs and lows.
He tried to sleep with the guy's wife. But the guy's wife was trying to kill him. And then...
Feelings you get.
And
just from certain people.
the husband killed him. What the husband tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And then he was like
Doris was practical.
tried to.
She liked men. She liked money.
Yeah, he's
No
explaining right now.
nonsense.
Yeah, it was NTR.
I never met anybody like her.
And this is her sister. And now they're... That's his $1,000 bill. It's like his special item. He got shot. He got shot by the woman.
Things may be a lot different than you think.
Because he tried to leave her. He tried to leave the woman, and then the woman shot him. Oh. And this is the sister, and she's way better. She's way better. I hope the main guy dies, though. He fucking sucks. I hate him. I hate the main guy. He was terrible. He was fucking terrible. He was terrible. He was a terrible protagonist. He was awful. He kept simping for this woman, and the woman was obviously evil and doing bad things, and he just kept on simping, and he kept on making bad decision after bad decision. It was so fucked up. You had to be there. You had to be there. You guys want to watch another one? But I hope your stream was good, Henya. Sorry, I was the movie. I hope you had a good stream. I don't know what you were doing. Wait. Oh, you're still in my live list. Totally accurate battle simulator. Ah. It's 3 a.m. There's always time for one more movie. There's always time for one more movie. This is the channel I go to if you guys ever want to watch. It's Timeless Classic Movies. And then you can just like click like the popular one and sort by them. We could watch a horror. This movie called The Bat. I bet it's got vampires. I bet it has vampires. Let's watch this one. At work later, but sure. Now let's do it. An old horror movie. How long is this one? This one's an hour and 19 minutes. Wait, Vincent Price! Vincent Price! Robert Williams. Almost like Robin Williams. Would have been perfect. He's Batman. Or your frosted income, Big Beepy. Oh, this is jamming music. God! That other movie was so fucked up! Are you concerned about them using choice words in these movies? I'll lead a band, I don't care. How are you with horror, Pippa? I cannot be scared of anything. I am immune. I am immune to fear. I don't feel fear. It's like the night frozen. Are you gonna cry? If you get scared and can't go to sleep? I would never cry and get scared and not be able to fall asleep. That would never happen. Stop typing X.
This is the Oaks, a house in the country which I rented for the summer.
Is this the mansion they used for...
As an author, I write tales of mystery and murder. But the things that happened in this house were far more fantastic than any story I've ever had published.
On the
I brought
subtitles
a
off.
staff of servants from my city apartment.
And
my maid Lizzie Allen, who had been with me nearly 20 years.
Thank you for the 20 gift pippies! I'll update description. Okay.
Lizzie!
This is The Bat from 1959.
Is the car ready? It's at the door.
Look,
The Bat.
Miss Cornelia, them servants you brought from the apartment are talking about walking out on us.
Really?
The subs are way off, they are.
Well, I know they don't like it here, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, they've been hearing things about the killer that the police call the Bat.
It's just
and
a
the
little
murders
off.
that he committed here this past winter. Now people are saying that he's back again.
Well, how can they be sure of that? Has he committed another crime?
No, not yet. But that ain't saying that he won't.
Well, then how do you know he's
Something
here?
else. You've heard about the bats they have here.
Such a distraction.
Animal bats, the kind that fly.
Yes, yes.
Look what it says in this magazine. This is a report from the State Health Department, and it says some of them bats is rabid.
Well...
And that ain't all. Now there's a rumor going around that it was the bat himself, the killer, I mean, that released the rabid bats in this neighborhood.
Okay, that's a little excessive.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna kill a bunch of people by infecting bats with rabies.
Don't think so?
Well, I can't help what they think. If hysterical nonsense like that can scare them out of their good jobs, it's their loss, not mine. Come on, Lizzie,
So
I've
the
got
CIA.
to get to the bank.
I'm gonna make a bunch of rabid foxes and dogs, and I'm gonna send them off. I'm gonna send them into nice neighborhoods.
I'm afraid we'll have to hurry. It's near closing time.
I'll get you there, Miss Van Gorder.
Some mad reasoning, yeah. It couldn't just be that the bats have rabies. That's not possible. You'd be better off just dropping pipples off everywhere.
Miss Van Gorder.
How do you do, Mr. Barry?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You remember Lizzie Allen?
Of course. Hello, Miss
How
Allen.
do you do?
The butler did
So
it.
you're spending
Yeah.
the summer with us again?
Yes, yes. I've leased the Oaks, the home of your bank president, John Fleming.
Watch an old movie called Old Baby Jean. I have not.
Why? Is there something the matter with it?
No. I was surprised because Mr. Fleming said he would never rent it.
Oh?
Oh?
Well, I rented it from his nephew, Mark Fleming, who has the real estate office here. He said his uncle would be gone the entire summer.
Well, that's right. Mr. Fleming's in the North Woods now with his physician, Dr. Wells. Oh, pardon me. Dale, I want you to meet my wife. We were married at Christmas time.
That must have
This
been
movie's like
Believe
100
me, it
years old.
was.
Did they even
Oh,
know what
here she
rabies
is.
was back then? Of course
my
they
wife,
did.
Miss Van Gorder, Miss Allen.
How do you do, Mrs.
How do you
Bailey?
do?
We
Cornelia
eat
Van
the
Gorder.
rats.
Yes.
Oh, well, I've read every murder mystery you've ever written. I just adored that weird one, The Private Morgue of Dr. X. even though it gave me the shivers.
We watched The Amazing Mr. X.
Scared hell out of me.
Oh.
Well, I really mean that Miss Corney killed them off in that one.
When you refer to my books, please don't call me Miss Corney.
Pardon me, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Hines is here to see you.
Oh, yes.
They're gonna get
Excuse
COVID
me,
one.
Don't be strangers now.
No, no,
I
we
should
won't.
say not.
Oh, so you're a bride.
Well, not quite.
She's gonna die first.
No, I'm sure I've seen you. Well, I used to be my husband's secretary here in the bank.
Of course I remember.
May I welcome our most distinguished visitor back to Zenith?
No, Amazing
Very
Mr. X doesn't have a
charming,
zombie
but,
life.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Lieutenant Anderson, of course.
You bow.
Chief of Detectives of the Zenith Police Department.
Be nice.
This is Miss Allen.
Miss Allen.
How do you do?
Lieutenant Anderson is one of our favorite citizens. He's on the bank's board of directors.
Not bad for a policeman.
You must have made a good thing
He
of
looks. He looks like
Well, I saved my money, if that's what you mean.
Who's that guy from Shark
Closing
Tank?
time, and I've got some business in the safe deposit vault. Please come and see me, Mrs. Bailey.
Oh, I'd love to.
And you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice to meet you.
Simon? Is that his name?
My, what a
Mr.
charming
Wonderful.
woman.
I don't
She
know.
moved into the Oaks just the
I
other
don't
day.
remember. The one that
That house
funds
is
all
a
the
proper
scams.
setting for a writer of mysteries.
Oh, it certainly is.
He's probably the bad guy, probably. I think he does go by Mr. Wonderful.
Come in here, both of you. Andy, we're in trouble.
Hate that guy?
Wendell
Same.
Hines came in to pick up $350,000 worth of bonds that we were holding as collateral for a loan. They were kept in our special vault. Mr. Fleming and I are the only officers of the bank who have access to that vault. So, the Hines bonds are gone. That's not all. Other negotiable securities are missing. From what I can gather, short of a careful check, the bank has been looted of over $1 million worth of securities.
You'll have to notify Fleming.
I wish I could talk to him. Unfortunately, he and Dr. Wells are deep in the woods. They can't be reached by phone.
With the bats! They're deep in the woods with the bats! It's so fucking over! I'm still riding the high of the earlier movie, sorry.
What is it?
Bats flying away with the bags!
I thought I heard someone on the path coming from the lake. Had an idea it might be that guide of ours.
Oh, Sam won't show up until morning. It's a 20-mile canoe trip from here to civilization.
Did they get good at the end?
5 will get you 10. Sam has a message for me.
I thought you told him at the bank not to bother you.
I did, but they'll bother me. Doctor,
Yes, John.
what would you do for $500,000?
Anything short of murder.
Why not murder?
Too messy.
Too great a risk?
For $500,000? Yes.
I
for
pitched
$1
$1
million.
million from the bank. Oh, I'm not kidding. I embezzled it.
Not that I think you wouldn't do it if you thought you could get away with it.
I got away with it.
Why are you admitting this?
I'm not talking about currency.
You think Gotcha
I
gonna
took
leave?
negotiable securities that could be converted into cash. I have the cash. In 10s, 20s, and 100s.
Well, I'm your doctor, not your lawyer. Why tell me this?
You'll find out why.
I don't like that. He's polishing a gun and
Who's
saying
going to
this.
take the blame for the robbery?
Bailey, the cashier. They'll never suspect me.
I like Bailey.
Well, so do I. I love the guy. I gave him his first chance.
He has a lovely little wife.
Charming girl.
Was the best man.
Where's the $1 million?
In my family's tomb in Zenith. In the crypt with my father's casket.
That's crazy.
I don't buy that, John.
Thanks for the 5 peepees.
No?
No.
You're talking about murder while cleaning a
You
gun.
forget that I had you in charge when you were a very sick man. When you raved in delirium. And I heard you talk about a hidden room. Now, where else could you put a hidden room except in that mansion you built? That white elephant you call the Oaks.
Look, everyone knows I have a bad heart. Now, who would doubt it if you wired the bank directors that my heart had failed? That I had fallen from a great height here in the woods.
and that I was badly smashed up.
You just shoved the gun into his belt.
Ship the body back for burial and instruct them not to open the casket due to the condition of its contents.
Well, you realize, of course, that we'd have to have a body to put in that casket, which means that we'd have to deal with an undertaker at this end.
Of course.
Well, where do we get a body?
Couldn't we provide one of our own? How about Sam?
Sam, our guide?
Sam weighs about as much as I do. He's practically a hermit. He wouldn't be missed for a long time.
The local undertaker would know him.
Not if we made him look as if he'd been in a serious accident.
But if Bailey's going to take the blame, why'd he have to do this?
A jury might acquit him. In that case, I'd be a logical suspect. I could disappear, of course, but it's safer if they think I'm dead.
What if I don't go for this deal?
What was that? What was that? What was the
In that
fire?
case, it would be too bad.
You mean you'd kill me?
What else could I do? Now that I've told you about the $1 million, I'd say you were shot in a hunting accident. Now, look, Doctor, if you can find another body instead of Sam's, it's all right with me. There's $500,000 in it for you.
I'll do my best.
I smell smoke.
That's karma.
So do I. What's that noise?
That's God coming to punish you for trying to commit the murder with your dog. Oh, come on! Come on! How did you not notice before that?
Gotta get out of here.
Come on, dude.
The back way.
We will. As soon as I provide that body we were talking about.
What? He was gonna kill him all along! What? Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Lizzie, is that you?
He's
Yes,
burning
Miss
down
Cornelia.
his whole cabin.
There's a storm coming up, and it's gonna be a snorter.
He was already.
The wind nearly blew the door off
He was
its
already
hinges.
Well, that
2 steps
noise
ahead.
blew my game higher than a kite. I think I've lost some of the cars.
Starting to say with the 10 gift PPs. Thank you, thank you.
See, you found the paper.
Oh, good night.
That paper boy, scooting by on his bicycle, just chucked it into a clump of bushes and let it go at that. For land's sake, Mr. Vic Bailey's been arrested.
Oh?
I think.
Huh?
Victor Bailey, vice president and cashier of the Zenith Bank, was arraigned before United States Commissioner Alvin Fielding, charged with the embezzlement of over $1 million. I can't believe Vic Bailey had anything to do with that robbery. Oh, well, I see our landlord is home again.
Landlord?
Mr. Fleming.
What?
Dr. Malcolm Wells is back in town with the body
Wait,
of John
what?
Fleming, president of the Zenith Bank, who was killed in a forest fire. Mr. Fleming will be laid to rest in his family's tomb on Friday.
And I hope he stays there.
Well, why shouldn't he?
Well, this is his house. And ever since he died, some funny things have happened here.
For instance?
The housekeeper, the cook, and the butler said that they heard strange noises at night. And the upstairs maid swore that she met a man without a face coming up the back stairs.
Oh, so that's why they quit and left me to run this place without a staff.
They didn't tell you, Miss Corney, but the truth is they were scared to stay.
But you're still here, Lizzie. Haven't you seen anything?
No. No, and even if I had, I ain't afraid of ghosts. They're afraid of me. Honest, Miss Corney, a spiritualist told me once that ghosts was allergic to me. But this Bat feller they keep talking about in the paper, I guess he'd be different.
No, I don't think you'd have the same effect on him.
I'm trying to figure out who it is that went to jail for the embezzlement.
What are they trying to do? Drive people away from this part of the country?
Why? What does it say about the bats?
Specialty seems to be killing women. My goodness, 2 of them in one night. All his victims died the same way, like their throats had been ripped open with steel claws.
That's a charming little caper. I'll have to try it sometime.
In a book.
That was cute. That was cute.
That ain't nothing, just something bumping against the house.
They got a door for their door.
Just the wind banging a door. Pay no attention to it.
Why is their door got a door and it's not a storm door?
One of his victims, who lived for a moment after she was found, described
In
the
Minecraft.
bat as a man without a face. Honest, Miss Corny, I think that woman must have been exaggerating.
Welcome, Barry.
That's just that heavy tapestry at the top of the stairs.
I know. I've heard it before on a windy night.
That thing's gonna fall over.
There was someone on the stairs. I know there isn't. At least there shouldn't be.
The armor's gonna fall down.
Them's just the noises you hear in any old house on a windy night. It says here that the bat never leaves no fingerprints.
That's understandable. Having no face, he probably has no fingers either.
Is that how that would work? There's a bat in the suit of armor!
And that, I suppose, is the cat dropping its dentures.
No.
What?
No, I don't think so.
What?
But I think it's something should be looked into.
What the hell does that mean?
Now, who chucked him down here?
I knew he was gonna fall down.
And I hope. There must be a window open up there. No, Lizzie. Let him lay. Let him sleep it off. I hope the power lines don't go down, put the lights out. Now, we'll check the windows in the living room and draw the curtains, and then we'll go to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are they whispering? This lady's silly. She's silly. She's a writer. She's creative. She's got a big imagination.
I won't be a minute.
Goodbye.
Oh, what's that? Oh, when I went to get the tape, I turned the latch off. I forgot to turn it on again. He's out there. He was coming in. He might have got you.
Oh, but he didn't, and he's still out there, thanks to you. Now, you hurry now, and we'll call the police.
No.
Why are you just standing there?
Corny.
Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm okay.
Move!
Okay.
Don't call the police! Get the gun! You're so dumb.
Give me the
He's
police
gonna cut the
department,
line.
please.
Zenith Police Department.
This is Cornelia Van Gorder. I'm living at the Oaks.
We know about that, Miss Van Gorder.
Just a moment ago, a man tried to force his way into this house.
You're not alone there, are you? What about your servants?
Well, I have none except my chauffeur, and he's away. He won't be back until the morning. Now, there's only 2 of us here tonight, and we're going to lock ourselves in my room. Now, if any of your men see anything, will you have them call me?
I'll send officers over there right away.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, such a nice conversation for the fucking emergency!
Lizzie, we're going to sleep in my room.
You want me to just yell it so the person standing outside my goddamn door can hear absolutely fucking everything? Holy shit! Fucking idiots!
Well, nothing can get at us in this room now. I think this door seems good and solid.
Barricade that
Like
shit!
the door to a tomb.
Well, he's got the X-Men gloves. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The couch will be comfortable. There's some extra bedding, you know.
It's
Yes,
so
Martha.
over.
Let's see now.
It's so fucking over. He really is Batman with the gadgets.
Oh, huh? No bolt. Well, that's not so good.
That's the last of your worries right now. Bill's thinking I'm big ping. For 6 months? Jesus Christ. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
My good woman, is a booby trap. If anybody tries to open this transom, this will be knocked off, and we'll hear it fall.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I don't think anybody will know there. Oh, what? Oh no, he's going through the downstairs one. Bro, take off the fucking gloves while you're doing your little demon shenanigans. Come on. Come on. At least take off the little claws. I get wearing gloves so that way you don't leave the fingerprints behind. But come on, take off the silly little fucking nails. You're fucking dumb. You're so dumb. No fingerprints. Take off the nails! Oh my god, look at the way he holds out his hands. He's like, oh, I don't want to damage him.
My night things, my robe, my gown, and my slippers. I'll go get them now. Now, wait a minute, Lizzie.
Let me just go downstairs while somebody's trying to break into the fucking house.
My room's just down the hall. Lizzie, I told you to wait. It's all right. I'll only be a second. Get in here. Get in here.
Oh my god! What? Shenanigans.
Yes?
Miss Van Gorder?
Yes?
Zenith Police Department.
There's a tree blocking the road.
There's a police car just outside your house.
Oh.
The officers in it have reported that there's no sign of a prowler anywhere on the grounds.
Well, the man's inside now. He's in the hall, just outside my bedroom. Have your men break through the kitchen door and search this place from top to bottom.
Okay, Miss Van Gorder. Sit tight.
I will. I have a gun, and I know how to use it.
It's so over for you, Vincent! I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name in the movie. But that's gotta be Vincent. That's gotta be Vincent Price. Price's character.
Lizzie. The police did a good job. They couldn't find anybody in here.
But we both saw him, Miss Cornelia.
All right, so he got away. But there are men on guard outside, so just try and get some rest. There's nothing can get at us here.
She's way too chill. She is way too fucking chill. Oh, hell no. Yeah, the good doctor has an interesting hobby. Stay strapped or get clapped, yeah. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, hell no, man. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? Oh, my fucking god. He's sending a fucking rabbit back to go kill this bitch. Oh, my fucking god.
Miss Cornelia! What's the matter?
Oh, nonsense. You've had a nightmare.
Maybe I did. But there was a bat and it bit me. It flew in that closet.
Oh, good gracious, Lizzie, you're right.
Oh.
She got rabies. Got rabies and it's fucking over for her.
Operator, will you get me Dr. Malcolm Wells' office, please? No, I don't know his number, and I have no phone book up here, but this is an emergency. Will you connect me with his office, please?
Oh, dear, I'm going to get the rabies.
The rabies?
Hello? Dr. Wells' office?
This is a call service. Dr. Wells is out at the moment, but if you'll give me your name
out
and number...
in your house!
Well, this is Miss Van Gorder of the Oaks. My maid has
And
just
Morbius
been bitten
doesn't
by
mess
a bat
around.
that may be rabid, and she must have treatment as soon as possible. And I was told that Dr. Wells was the nearest physician.
I'll try to find him for you, and if I can't, I'll send you another doctor.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, he's out on a case.
I don't know why I thought she was an automated line.
Delivery. A baby, I mean, they can be terribly complicated.
It never bothered me none.
Oh, Lizzie, you never had a baby.
Of course I didn't. That's why they never bothered me.
Oh, does it hurt, huh?
Little.
It's so fucking over. She's so dead. Sounds a bit automated, yeah. Now she's the bat. She sounded like an automated line. She did. Must got you spooked. What's going on here? Is that an Edsel? I don't know. There's the doctor. I thought he wasn't in the office. little friend.
Are you there, Dr. Wells? This is the operator. Your call service is on the wire. It's an emergency.
This is Dr. Wells.
God, I love his voice.
Service, Doctor.
Oh, hello. I was just doing an experiment. I left the receiver off.
That's what I thought, but I kept trying. Miss Van Gorder at the Oaks called and said that her maid had been bitten by a bat, and she's afraid it might be rabbit.
What? Oh, all right. Tell her I'll be right over there.
Wait, so it's not him. He's not the one doing the... What? Somebody stealing his bats? And who's this guy? It's totally him? I don't know. Vincent Price, the good guy. Not the good guy. Vincent Price just killed a man. We just watched Vincent Price kill a man 10 minutes ago. Granted, it was kill or be killed, most likely. Or is he a good guy because he killed a guy that was gonna kill a guy? No, the guy wasn't gonna kill a guy. He was gonna have Vincent Price kill a guy. It can't be Vincent Price. His hands are normal and not bat-like. I had a pet bat for a while. They're pretty sturdy. We used to throw it down the stairs. Well, don't say that. I don't want to hear about you throwing your pet bat down the stairs. That's horrible. It's horrible. I love bats. They're so precious. Look at them. Look at them cute little fellas. Look at them. Having a good time. Having a good time. Oh. They're so cute. I once pulled a nausea. Dang, laddie, that's horrible. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to... Dun, dun, dun! Cheap Halloween decoration! COVID. Shut up. What is that? Is that a religious artifact? He prays to bat every day. He's like the ancient Egyptians. Just replace one letter.
Come in.
Good evening.
An injured wing. We were training at the flying den. We call her Squeaky.
Found you, Doctor.
Well, I reached my office shortly after you called. How is your maid? Is she in any pain?
No, she doesn't seem to be.
Did the bat get away?
No, I believe it's still in my bedroom.
Oh, good. I'll want to examine it.
He wants to keep it.
Miss Allen, now you feel better?
This is Pet.
Doctor, have I got the rabies?
Well, I can tell you better after I've examined the bat's brain under a microscope.
That thing's got a brain?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Where is it?
I think the little darling is in that closet.
Oh. You know, it's a pity you leased this house, Miss Van Gorder.
Why a pity?
Well, my dear lady, I don't want to alarm you, but...
Oh, well, after tonight, nothing can alarm me.
Yes, I understand. It must have been terrifying. So many unexplainable things have happened here. There's something about the place. Your servants must have sensed it when they walked out on you. An apprehension of disaster. Well, let's see.
I don't want to be a simp for...
Yes. There he is. All right, now. Take
I won't be a simp, but goddamn, Vincent Price is the best.
Quiet now. Quiet.
Look at baby!
He looks quite normal. Doesn't seem to be sick at all.
He is.
Oh, ain't that nice? I've been worried about him.
Well, you should be. From his appearance, I'd say that he doesn't have any infection. In which case, you've had a narrow escape. Now, you take one of those tablets I left for you, and I'll guarantee you a good night. And I'll drop in on you tomorrow.
Hungry little squeaky.
Thanks for everything, Doctor.
Now, don't worry, I can find my way out.
Oh, I know you can, but do let me help you.
Oh, don't forget that once I'm gone, you'll have to climb those stairs alone.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm armed now.
Can you shoot one of those things without shutting your eyes?
Oh, Doctor, there are guns in every book I've ever written. I don't write about things I'm unfamiliar with.
She's packing. She's packing.
Good night.
His bag.
Good night, Doctor.
He's packing his bag.
Accident?
No, the wind blew him down.
Oh.
I think.
Oh. Did you know that young Mark Fleming leased you this house without notifying his uncle?
No, I didn't.
Well, it doesn't matter now. John Fleming is dead and Mark's his heir. But if John were alive, he would warn you to leave here, Miss Van Gorder.
Really?
Yes. It's been a tragic place for anyone who ever lived in it. Well, good night.
Good night, Doctor.
Good night. I will now leave you in the
Who's
house
out there?
full of...
Nobody you need worry about, Doctor.
Oh, it's Andy.
That's right. Oh, good evening, Miss Van Gogh.
Good evening, Lieutenant.
Somebody sick here?
Was that the
My
lieutenant?
maid was bitten by a bat.
A rabid bat? Well, I'll know for sure when I get to my lab. I caught the bat.
It happened indoors?
He's so proud.
How'd it get in?
He's
Well,
like,
there are many ways a bat could get in the house.
You ought to know. I spotted this hole in the window the minute I got here.
Why?
That's where the two-legged bat got your door open.
Miss Van Gorder told me that she phoned headquarters at Zenith.
Yes, I phoned twice.
Oh, shit.
The second time was after the prowler got in the house.
Weren't you at headquarters, Andy?
No, but they contacted me.
An officer came and searched the house from top to bottom, but they couldn't find the bat.
You better have this window fixed tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I certainly shall.
Listen, I'd better be going. I'm due in surgery at 8 o'clock in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
And you need to
There'll
test
be
the
a man
bat.
patrolling the grounds all night, Miss Van
Oh,
Gorder.
thank you.
And nobody inside, Andy?
Why should there be?
Well, how do you know but what the bat is hiding somewhere in the house?
I'm quite sure he isn't in the house, Doctor.
But how
Not
do you
now.
know?
Good night.
Good night.
I once thought there was a man hiding in my chicken coop, and I had the cops pointing guns at the chicken coop. Well, I didn't tell them to point the guns, but they pointed their guns at the chicken coop, trying to find the guy who broke into my house. It was kind of funny. I got a picture of it. He wasn't in the chicken coop. He'd run.
Hi, Andy. Hello, Mark. Well,
Was he in there? Nope.
Congratulations. Real estate business must be picking up. New office, new furniture.
New deal. How do you like it?
Looks expensive. Are you squandering your inheritance?
Oh, I haven't got it yet.
Well, the paper says John Fleming left his entire fortune to you.
Funny thing about that entire fortune is that we can't find it.
No kidding.
Oh, all Uncle John had in his bank account was a couple of $100. And his safe deposit box was empty.
If we don't find that missing million, mine will be empty, too.
How come?
Well, all my savings were invested in Zenith Bank stock. The examiners won't certify the bank as solvent until those stolen securities are found. So the stockholders have voted an assessment that'll wipe some of us out. It's a since those securities have been converted into cash. And if I can't find that cash, I'm sunk.
Well, where are you going to look for it, Andy?
Here in Zenith. Your uncle wouldn't take $1 million on a hunting trip, would he?
You suspect Uncle John? Why, Andy.
Is this guy the
He
bat?
founded the Zenith Bank. That'd be like robbing the family tomb.
You think he wouldn't?
Well, besides, Vic Bailey's fingerprints are all over the vault. Now, they didn't find any of Uncle John's fingerprints.
Because he wiped him off.
Can the defense prove that?
They'll try to. Judy Hollander,
Quit
Bailey's
looking at his
secretary,
ass.
is a defense witness.
Zaga.
And they believe her testimony will have a powerful effect on the jury.
Oh, well, she has a powerful effect on me. Judy's a doll.
Here's the book you mentioned,
What a simp.
Judy. It's your newest one.
Yes, it's just been published. You can have that copy if you wish.
Oh, it's a first edition and you've signed it.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's wholesome. Why isn't he acting with the self-touch
May I
brain?
serve tea now, Miss Van Gorder?
Yes, please do, Warner.
And running with scissors is stoned. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you.
And I see you've engaged new servants.
Yes, of course.
Well, how did you persuade them to live in this house?
Well, Jane Patterson, my new housekeeper, knows this house better than you do, Doctor.
Oh?
She worked for John Fleming. And Warner
Thank you,
was
Micah.
my chauffeur.
Chauffeur turned butler?
Yes, it's incredible. He can play any part at a moment's notice. Did you get a plumber, Warner?
No,
Don't be
we
a simp,
can't get a
goose.
plumber for 3 days, madam.
What about that leaking pipe? The basement will be flooded in 3 days.
Well, the pipe is no longer leaking.
You mean it's dried up of its own accord?
No, not quite. I packed the elbow where the water was coming out.
Pack the elbow.
Thank you, madam.
What does that mean? Pack to the
Now,
elbow?
there's a character.
How long did you say that he worked for you as chauffeur?
About 3 months.
Bring me a
Well,
fly
I hope he
thing.
doesn't have a police record.
Thank you, thank you.
My dear Dale, it may interest you to know that the last night of his life, John Fleming told me that he loved your husband like a son.
Oh,
If Fleming were alive today, he would be fighting to prove Vic's innocence.
well, compress the elbow with a...
Could Mr.
claw.
Fleming prove his own innocence?
Miss Van Gorder, can there be any doubt about it?
There will be when Miss Hollander testifies at Vic's trial.
Oh?
What does she
You
know?
know something that we haven't heard yet, Judy?
Something I saw with my own eyes.
What, Judy?
She's not permitted to say what it was.
My dear girl, I wouldn't think of asking her.
I
But let's assume for a moment that Fleming did steal the $1 million. Now, what would he do about it? Where is it?
Hidden someplace where he could lay his hands on it without getting caught in the act. Now, if I was writing this, instead of living in the middle of it, I'd hide it right here in this spooky old house.
Under a loose floorboard or up a chimney?
Vincent smoking his
If
hands
Mr.
on.
Fleming
God damn it.
had the nerve to steal $1 million, he'd make his plans well in advance. I'd say he'd prepare a place to hide it. Possibly when this house was being built.
I don't like something for 30
I rented
people,
this place from Mark Fleming, his nephew. I wonder if he'd have the floor plans.
I'll ask
The smoking fetish strikes again.
Yes. Lizzie, will you bring Mrs. Bailey the phone? Oh, you ask him now. His number is Summit 7537.
My eyeball burns.
Thank you, Lizzie. Summit
7537.
It's okay, everyone loves him. Yeah.
Not bad, eh,
Vincent
Andy?
Price is America's
That means
husband.
New business. Now, you see, somebody wants to buy a house. Mark Fleming speaking.
He's 6'4".
hello, Dale.
Holy shit. How tall is everybody then?
Well, hang on a minute, honey, while I see if I have him.
He's also dead. True.
It's Dale Bailey, all excited. Miss Van Gorder wants to know if I have the floor plans of the Oaks. Now, what would she want with the floor plans?
Well, she suggested to me that your uncle might have hidden the bank loot there. Are the plans here?
Just simple.
Somewhere in the house itself.
I'm not a necrophiliac. No, don't
Wait a
say
minute,
that.
there is a place where Uncle Johnny might have kept those blueprints.
He's in them while he's
Well,
alive,
I
not
heard
while he's
him talk
dead.
about it a good many years ago. I can't be sure of the exact location.
His voice about to make me act up.
Anyway, I don't think the old boy had the guts to steal $1 million. But if I find those plans, I'll let you know, Andy. Hello, Dale. Look, honey, I haven't seen those plans since I was a kid, but I'll come over tonight and maybe we can find them.
Thank you, Mark. We'll expect you. He
Clone
seems to
him?
think
They
they're
should
here in the
clone him.
house somewhere. He's coming over tonight.
Well, that's good. Dale and Judy are my house guests for the weekend. Would you like to have dinner with us tonight?
Oh, no, thank you. I
guess he
couldn't. I
is
still have a
Paul.
few calls to make.
Is
You know, if
everybody
Judy's testimony is going to clear Vic Bailey and implicate John Fleming, others may get the idea that there's buried treasure in this house. Don't even mention your testimony until you're actually on the stand.
Oh, I won't.
That's a smart girl, Judy, and a very lovely girl. Well, good afternoon, ladies.
Goodbye,
Doctor.
Dr. Will.
Come on, girls. Let's
What about using public domain audiogram to make a Vincent, AI Vincent voice? You should do that. Suddenly enjoy it and come or suddenly engineer. Thank you. I'm blind. My vision's blurry. My eyeballs burn. It's sad his last role was a shitty animated movie. He'll always be remembered for the amazing movies he was in. It wouldn't be the same today. I'm glad Vincent Price isn't alive today. Twitter ruins everything. I don't know what that man would be saying on Twitter, but I don't want to know. Stop pouring acid in your eyes before stream. I don't!
The more I realize, I should be putting them down on paper. Weren't you your husband's secretary, Dale?
Yes, I was.
Do you take shorthand? Well, my dear, if you'd like to have your mind occupied,
Oh, I can't pin it because you made
I
it a
want you to work
highlighted
with
message.
me while I write the story of this fantastic criminal.
I didn't mean to do that. If you'd clone Vincent Price, would he be called Vincent Splice? I wanted to pin that, but I can't because it's a... because it's a highlighted message. But it was funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Deadbolt. It's the skill issue. Shut up. It's the bat. Has this man just been hiding in their house all the... Ah!
Wonderful dinner.
Oh my god. That was so dramatic.
Good dinner, Lizzie. As usual.
Wonderful.
Literally Batman, yeah.
Oh, what a lovely piece of silver. It's an original, isn't it?
Yes, they still use them in England for buffet breakfasts.
What's he doing? Oh, he just stole the plans.
Your kipper's hot, your sausages, your scrambled eggs. Interesting. Very useful, really nice.
Is she gonna open the closet and the man's gonna fall out and she's gonna scream, ah! Oh, he blocked the closet with the...
That clock hasn't struck the hour in the last 10 years, if I'm to believe what Mark Fleming told me.
Why is it angled away from the wall like that?
I don't know. Somebody must have moved it. Lizzie, very likely when she was dusting.
Wait a minute. Did you know there's a door in this paneling?
No, I didn't.
Oh, my gracious.
He
so
drew
there is.
attention to
Maybe
the
it opens to a
crack?
secret passage.
Oh.
Certainly to a secret something.
This is exciting.
Who knows, girls?
This idiot!
Million.
Oh, this is... Oh, panel. There's a panel. There
Oh,
must be some
no!
gimmick to it. There always is. Yes, it moves. It moves. It moves. Oh,
The dead body. Oh my god.
Calling car 11. Calling car 11.
That was clever how they put the thing there.
Zenith Township.
So it doesn't show the
A homicide
gore.
has been reported.
It saves money on makeup design.
Proceeding to the Oaks. Notify the county coroner, Dr. Wells.
It's just a prank, bro.
Tell him to come to the Oaks at once.
Damn, we're gonna get blood on the carpet? That's a big ass carpet.
as if his throat had been torn by some creature with fangs or claws.
That's his sign. We found it on the others he killed. I'd hoped those reports that he was up to his old tricks again were pure imagination, but apparently they're based on fact. He's come back. Back to the scene of his kills.
Yes, that's who I mean. That's who did this. The bat. Who found Mark?
We all did. And his Dale and Judy and I. Lizzie was in the dining room. This is my new housekeeper, Jane Patterson. You know, she worked for John Fleming.
I know her. Where were you, Mrs. Patterson?
In the kitchen, cleaning up. I cooked the dinner tonight.
Did you know that the secret closet was here?
No. It was behind the grandfather's clock.
Well, it was I who found it, really. Noticed the clock had been moved and the door wasn't quite closed.
I'll get it.
I wonder if he was trying to, like, show them the body? If he was trying to scare them, or if he was trying to... Send a fucking doctor to fucking... It's a corpse, dude! It's a corpse! He's gonna pull the bat out of the bag and fucking shove the little bat mouth onto the neck and I'm like a vampire, don't worry, he'll be right back. He's gonna tell us who killed him.
As coroner, you saw the same wounds on the others. How long's he been dead?
Oh, I'd say about a half an hour. Do you believe it was the bat?
That's a bat's trademark.
It was a tiny bat, the bat in your
still in the
back.
house.
That's possible.
Why should he be?
Because he's looking for something, and like you, he believes it's here. And he's a persistent killer. I would advise you to get out of this house as quickly as possible, notwithstanding our expert police protection. Have you called the morgue?
They're on their way here.
Oh, good. I want to examine the body before they get here. May we take it into another room?
Yes, to the sunroom in the back.
Thank you. Give me a hand.
And now you're gonna live the rest of your life knowing that your sunroom had a dead body fucked with. Not fucked with sexually before any of you bring weirdness into it.
Oh, Warner, where have you been?
Outside, because he's the bat!
Has it been an accident?
There's been a murder. Mark Fleming, the young man from whom I leased this place, was killed here tonight.
They know who did it?
Well, they believe it was the bat.
I'm sorry I had to use the front door, Miss Van Gorder, but I forgot my keys, and when I rang the bell at the kitchen door, there was no response.
Oh, this is Warner, Lieutenant. He's my butler. He was my chauffeur.
Why'd you promote him?
But it's very difficult to find a butler. They don't like service in the country.
Have you been a butler before?
I've served in many capacities, sir, but this was my night off, and I forgot my keys.
I heard that part. What time did you leave the house tonight?
The butler
About
did it.
6:30, I had dinner at Wiley's Roadhouse.
Can you
Mango.
prove where you spent the rest of the evening?
I can try.
Try hard.
Yeah, they're just moving the body. They
Don't
don't
leave
care.
the house. I'll get to you later.
Very good, sir. I shall be in my room, Miss Van Gorder, if you need me.
Yes, Warner. Surely you don't think he's...
Warren and I have met before. I can't recall where or when, but I will. There'll be a crew here shortly from headquarters, dusting for fingerprints, taking photographs. But in the meantime, Mrs. Patterson, you aren't leaving the house tonight, are you?
No, Lieutenant.
Don't. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, Miss Van Gorder.
Dale,
She sounded like she was gonna cry.
I was with Mark Fleming this afternoon when you talked to him about the floor plans of this house. I heard him tell you he was coming here tonight.
Dale called him at my request. She told me he was coming.
Who else should I tell you that?
Judy, Lizzie.
And that nice Dr. Wells.
Dr. Wells. There are a few killers who kill for the fun of it. The bat very likely is a mental case, and I'm convinced that his crimes are motivated by his mania for personal gain. There's $1 million at large, and he's going to keep on hunting for it until he lays his hands on it.
But why did
These
he
young
kill
ladies are
before?
staying here tonight?
Yes, they're my house guests.
Well, when my crew arrives, we'll be busy for a while, so I'd suggest that
That we go to our rooms? That's a very good idea. Come on, girls.
We know that the bat killed last year.
What about a police guard
A
for
bunch
this
of women.
house tonight, Lieutenant?
You've got one. I'm going to cover this place tonight from the attic to the basement. If the bat makes another call, I'll have a little surprise for him.
So why is he killing again now?
Who is he? Have you any idea?
He could be anybody. So far, there are clues to his identity, but nothing we could take before a jury. I am afraid we must look higher than the criminal world. He may be a merchant, lawyer, doctor, scientist, one of the pillars of his community. Ladies, lock your doors tonight. Stay behind them.
And why are
I
more
promise
people
you
staying
will
in
be
this house now?
Good night.
Good night, Lieutenant.
He could even be a VTuber! I want to know, because, like, he committed... That's a really fucking creepy clock. Look at the face on top. What if the guy Vincent killed was the bat and now he's got the identity? Thanks, didn't want to sleep tonight. Are you the killer? Are you the killer, Pepe Stare? Pepe Stare? He could even be a detective.
Poor Mark.
Yeah, it's a pity. So young.
Wait, they're
Well,
leaving.
Doctor, do you agree it was the bat? In my report, I shall say the death was caused by the same technique used in the other killings. A paralyzing blow to the throat, followed by severe lacerations of the jugular, resulting in excessive hemorrhage.
In a layman's language, he didn't know what hit him.
Oh, he knew.
He saw it
Didn't have time
coming.
to think about it.
Wah! They should put Vincent on screen more.
You staying here tonight, Andy?
Well, until I check the doors and windows, but I'll be back bright and early in the morning.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
A lot of people are due for a shock when I close this case.
Yes, I'm sure they are. Good night, Andy. Don't get hurt.
Good night, Doctor.
What was that? What was that? What was that? Did he just threaten him? Did he just threaten him?
You know, I think we'd better let you get some sleep.
Oh, Lizzie and I share this room for mutual protection. You know, one night,
A storm blew the wires down, put the lights out, and I went out the next day and bought a half a dozen of these things. You better take one with you, Dale.
Oh, flashlight?
We'll go across the hall now.
Are you sure there's nothing else you need?
Oh, no.
Quite sure. We'll be all right.
Well, if anything bothers you, you just sing out, and 2 strong women will come to your rescue.
Oh, nothing will bother us. Not with Andy on the job.
No. Well, good night.
Good night, Miss Van Gordon. See you in the
Don't
morning.
worry, everything will be all right.
We won't. Good night.
Good night.
Oh. What's this? The butler? What was that?
Oh, I don't
What's that?
think
Who
I'll
was
sleep
that?
tonight. Me neither. All I can see is poor Mark Fleming staring at us. I thought that when people died, their eyes closed, as in sleep. Don't
the
think
bat.
about it.
He didn't have gloves on.
I'll bet you're thinking about it. No, I was thinking of my poor husband sleeping in jail tonight. Oh, Judy, I love him so much.
Why did her... Oh, her husband is the one that took the fall for the robbery. Does he still have claws? It didn't look like he had claws. They swapped gloves? Maybe. It would be worse with the... if the bat tried to close his eyes with the gloves. It just fucking rips the eyeballs out. What's going on here? Was that the butler going out looking for some money, honey? And the bat returns. Are they in cahoots with each other, maybe? Maybe the doctor and the butler? He just sticks his nail in the socket. Oh man, it would have been so funny! Nah! Give him the clippers! Nah! He should have... Oh, okay. He should have swiped it with his fingers! It would have been so cool! Pulls a little bat out of his pocket. He has the bat chew the cord so it looks like a mouse or something chewed it, but actually it was the bat. But not the big bat, it was the small bat. Pocket bat, yeah. No, not the internet. He throws a batarang. Just have a baseball bat. Oh, meow, Lennoxus, then go make pee. Thank you. It's a bat piloting Vincent Price. The only courtier around here is you. Shut up. Meet the spy. Oh my god. Oh. Making a lot of noise. He's looking for a hidden wall. Oh, that's subtle. Bam, 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 bam. No one hears this. No, they fucking hear it. Motherfuckers doing construction on their goddamn house. They hear it. Oh my god. Don't mind the banging, it's the wind.
What's that noise? Oh, I don't know. I kind of fell half asleep. For a moment, I thought it was something from a dream. It's somewhere in the house. Yes, on the floor above. Not directly over us. Probably a room overlooking the driveway.
is really not subtle. Just some renovations. Go back to sleep. He's a menace. He is. Weren't the coppers supposed to be at their house? Like,
should we call Miss Van Gorder?
She'll hear it. How can she help but hear it? Oh, besides, we don't want her to think we're a couple of hysterical women.
Oh, I'm about to become one.
Oh,
I
dear.
had it for one night. Dale, you're not going out in that hall.
I want to know what's happening up there.
But Lieutenant Anderson said if
she's
we
gonna
stayed
get
behind our locked doors,
killed.
we'd be safe.
Vic isn't safe locked up in that jail. Suppose that stolen money is in this house. Mark Fleming seemed to think it was. Maybe that's what somebody's looking for.
well, then let them look for it! Don't get in their way! Why are you getting in their way? He's gonna kill you!
Hear that awful noise up there? Now, Lizzie, you've just got to stay awake. The house phone and the outside phone wires have been cut, and we can't get help.
Where's that policeman?
Oh, I don't know. Something must have happened to him. Now, go on, get on your robe.
The bat killed him!
Dale, please don't go up there.
I've got to. Think what it could mean to Vic. Now, you stay here.
Oh, no.
It don't mean
I
shit!
go.
Oh my god, she gonna get killed. Oh my god, it's so fucking over. It's so fucking over. Holy shit, she's so fucking dead. She's so dead. She's so dead. It's so over. Literally got nothing in her hands but a flashlight.
No, I won't let you go up there alone.
You wait here. I'm going to see what it is.
Oh, please.
It's
let me go
over.
with you.
It's over.
Will you warn me if anyone comes? I'll only be a moment. Now, wait.
Let me go into the room alone with the potential murderer, Celeste robber. You just don't understand. I have to go into this room alone. Weren't the living servants coming to investigate? She is the living servant. I thought that's what they just said earlier. Yeah, in heels. I put on my heels so I could walk around the house. It's so over! Oh, he didn't kill her. I'm gonna get ya! Tickle, tickle! Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Nice! 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 She got him!
Judy, no, not Judy.
Judy's dead, bitch! And it's your
Give
fault!
it to me. I'll look after you.
It's so fucking over. Me when I chase women at night. I was gone for 5 seconds. I just wanted a smoke break. What the fuck?
Judy.
Goddamn women always killing themselves.
The bat.
Yes, the bat.
Thank you, Captain
Caught her
Obvious.
at the head of the stairs. We saw him rushing down the stairs as we came out of the room. I hurled that after him. I hit him, I believe. I'm going to cover this place from attic to basement, you said. Well, what were you covering when that poor child was murdered? Where were you?
She's awfully
I saw a
nonchalant.
man outside in the grounds. I went out there and hunted him. I heard him in among the trees, and so I followed the sound of him as far as the brook down near the back road. And then I lost him. I'd rather give my own life than have this happen to Judy. But I told you to stay in your rooms and lock your doors and stay there. What was she doing at the head of those stairs?
That was my fault.
They heard
Damn
a strange noise. Heavy pounding in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. We all heard it.
I wanted to see what it was. Judy, wish she wouldn't let me go out by myself. I made her stay on the balcony.
For all they know,
well,
the
she's in his
fucking
room, I suppose.
killer is still in the house.
Oh, yes.
Did you know what happened to you?
No, sir, but I heard the screams. I went to call Warner. We have rooms on the same floor, but he wasn't in his room. His bed hasn't been slept in.
If Mrs. Pedersen heard the screams, Warner could certainly hear them.
You're quite right, sir. I heard them.
Oh, you did? And where were you?
Outside in the grounds.
Miss Holland has been murdered. No. Oh,
No.
So you're surprised. Shocked. Well, I've seen better performances. I remember you now. Your name's not Warner. I've got a circular in my office with your picture on it. The Chicago police not so long ago were hunting for you in connection with the robbery.
You're right again, sir. And they found me and they tried me and I proved my innocence and I was acquitted.
That could have been a lucky break. Where were you when this child was killed?
I told you before, sir. Outside.
What were you doing there?
Being
I was
chased by
following
you?
you. I saw you
what?
leaving the house, and it seemed that you were hunting someone. I thought you might need some help. Oh, yes, sir. I followed your flashlight down through the trees. Then it disappeared. And then suddenly, as I was staring out into the darkness, I was struck by something on the back of the head. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground. I realized I'd been knocked out.
I wish you had been knocked out.
Likely
But then we'd have found you with
story.
your mask still on your face. You were hit here in this house with this poker as you were rushing down those stairs after that child was
Oh,
killed.
no, sir. You can't pin this on me. I'm not the bat. I've never killed. I couldn't kill. I won't take the rap for this.
He's getting angry. That's like that's like when somebody's innocent. When somebody's innocent and they get blamed. I watch the JCS channel too much, and now I think I'm a detective. When an innocent person gets accused, they get angry because they feel like they're being treated unfairly. It's a red herring, yeah. Detective Pippa.
Well, Doctor, we have another case for the county coroner. You see, the bat came back.
Guess who's back?
Why did you come back, Doctor?
Bat. JD's
Well, I
back.
had an accident about a mile down the road. The right rear wheel of my car came off, and I plunged into the ditch. This was the nearest house, so I came here to call for help.
Likely story, Vincent.
I thought I'd find you around, Andy.
Physician, heal thyself. You must have been hit by something on the back of your head.
I told you I had an accident.
So you did, Doctor. So you did.
Good doctor, are you not telling me
I
everything?
could be wrong. But maybe I'm not. We shall see.
We shall see.
Right, Dale, let's start a new chapter.
He's a bat disguised as Vincent! I believe it!
Headlines. Lieutenant Anderson grilled us and ransacked the house from top to bottom.
Yeah, killed them both, just to be
Warner
sure.
was not placed under arrest, but his every move was watched. At night, except for a detective on guard in the house, the police and the reporters left us alone. And on one of those nights, without telling Lizzie or anyone else, I pursued a secret investigation of my own.
I'm gonna make a poll. I want you guys to guess who it is. The doctor?
It was in an empty room on the 3rd floor where we kept our trunks
The butler.
and other things.
The detective? Or other? One of the women. I don't know which woman it would be though. Like, I guess it could be the maid. It was you! Now! Good night, Dork. She did that. Why'd she do the thing? Why did she do the thing? I got here late. My vote would be meaningless. It's okay. Secret tunnel. It was 10 miles, right? It was 10 miles. cute braid. It's okay. What's she looking for? What did she think it was? I don't understand. I don't understand what she thought it was. She was like checking the fireplace, but like... How big is that house? It's huge. It's a huge mansion. It's like a 20... Here lies the bat, threatened with exposure. He destroyed himself.
Put him up, Pat. It's a bright idea to kill me in my own lab and let people think that I'm the bat.
Vincent!
You had to kill me first.
I gotta end the poll. I gotta end the poll.
And clever as you are, you're
I
not
can't end
smart
it.
enough to do that. Nor were you smart enough to find the money, though you came quite close to it.
78 of you thought
But
it was
I
the
know
doctor.
where it is.
It's not the doctor.
And when you're dead with that sign pinned on your chest, I'm going to collect it and live happily ever after. He destroyed himself. How true that will be.
Spelled with a 5 instead of an S.
Goodbye, Bat. Here's a serum that will heal you whether you're rabid or not.
No, it was such a cool idea. Don't kill Vincent! Don't you do it! Don't do it! Get him, Vincent! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Careful, Vincent! His nails are sharp! Ah! Ah! Get him! No! God damn it! How could they kill him? Yeah, the movie is now less good without Vincent. You still have chorus, I still have chorus. Oh my god. Secret in the secret. No, it's a vault, never mind. Ah! A little hand pokes through the hole in the wall and there's a little gun. He's holding a little revolver. And pew, 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 pew.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Miss Cornelia.
Sudden intuition, yeah. She's gonna go and she's gonna try and find the writer, and the writer is gonna be trapped in the thing still, and then the bat's gonna come up behind her, and the bat's gonna kill her. Is gonna kill this girl, and then the writer she's gonna pull the gun out of like a waistband or something, and she's gonna shoot the bat. This is how chat sees Pippa. What?
For land's sake.
Oh, she locked. Okay. Okay. Nice spoilers. No, I'm just guessing.
Mr. Davenport. Mr. Davenport. Oh, a fine thing. The door unbolted, the chain off, and you asleep on the job. Wait till Lieutenant Anderson hears about this. Come on, wake up. What's
He's
the
lucky he
matter
didn't
with
get
you?
got.
I don't know. My head hurts. My whole body's numb.
Here, take a sip of this. Try to snap out of
Was
it.
he
I'll be back in a
drugged?
minute. Hurry, will you? It's Lizzie. I'm terribly worried. I can't find Miss Cornelia anywhere, and something's happened to the policeman. I don't know what. Get Warner. Bring him to the drawing room. Tell him we need him.
What the fuck?
Are you all right
You
now?
fucking tired or something? What the hell? You're not running out of oxygen. There's a fucking hole in the
I took a drink
wall.
of wine from that decanter there. Miss Van Gorder told me to help myself.
She wouldn't put nothing in it.
Well, somebody did. Somebody who knew I was on duty here.
Then it was somebody that got Miss Van Gorder. I can't find her anywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, or in the basement. I told the housekeeper to get Warner.
Lieutenant Anderson will want to know
Suffocating.
about this. Hello.
She's
Yeah, this is
in a
Davenport of the
room
Oaks.
with
We've
a
got
wall,
trouble here.
with a hole in the wall.
Well, for one thing, I was
She's
drugged.
not suffocating.
Yeah. But I must have been knocked out because the maid tells me Miss Van Gorder is missing. Well, you better call Anderson and let him know.
It's probably super hot. There's a
He's
hole
not at
in
home.
the wall.
Well, where is he?
Right there,
Oh, the case. What
There's a hole
case?
in the wall.
Dr. Wells. What else did they tell you about it?
Oh, hurry, will you? We've got to find Miss Cornelia.
Okay.
You are so pathetic, bitch. Quit
Lieutenant
acting
Anderson
dramatic.
is out on a case. Dr. Wells was found dead in a room next to his garage, murdered.
Dr. Wells.
There's something queer about the killing of Wells, but headquarters won't talk about it.
Lizzie, Warner isn't in his room. There's no sign of him anywhere.
And I was supposed to keep an eye on that guy.
Where's Miss Cornelia?
Where's the
That's what
butler?
I want to know.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that the chain and the bolt were off of the front door?
I certainly did.
Well, maybe Miss Van Gorder went outside.
Oh, she
Well,
never
there's
would.
a murder on the
We
loose.
better look.
Are you an idiot? Oh my god. Shut up. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're stupid. There's a hole in the wall. Go breathe through the fucking hole, you dumb bitch.
Miss Cornelia.
Oh, Miss Van
Miss
Gorder.
Cornelia. Miss Cornelia.
Miss Van Gorder.
Look. There's a light in that room on the 3rd floor. Were you up there tonight?
Well, of course I was, but I turned the lights out before I came downstairs.
Then Miss Cornelia might have turned them on again. That's why we're going to look first. Come on.
Actually, you already looked first outside. So, the hole didn't go all the way through. I hope she's dead already.
Cornelia.
I hope she's dead already, Morris.
Miss Cornelia.
Look at the hole in the wall!
Cornelia.
Yes, Lizzie. I'm here. Right here. Come to the mantelpiece.
Ain't no way. The
Here
hole
we
isn't
are,
going
Miss
into
Van
the room.
Gorder. What do we do now?
Over the mantel, there are 5 panels. Strike it with your hand.
Punch the panel.
Which panel did you say, Miss Van Gorder?
Oh, I can't. I just can't.
Shouldn't have right in the room.
Which panel? We couldn't hear you.
She said strike it. What difference does it make which panel? Strike them all. Look.
Typical cop, fucking useless. Dead.
Oh, it's all right now. It's all right, dear.
God damn it.
Lizzie's here.
The lady's based, yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes, much better.
We'll take you to your room.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm going to stay right here. I'm quite all right. Oh, how blessed it is to breathe without an effort. You know, no one knows how sweet the air can taste until someone shuts it off for a moment.
There was so much air in that room.
Box. When the mantelpiece closed, it seemed like all the air was drawn out of it. Look, there it goes again.
Let it close. I can open it from in here. There's a control panel behind this blueprint.
She didn't even
Electric
check.
motor under the trap door here. Once the door is open, you can keep it that way. I believe that the fireplace in this other room opens the same way. And it does.
I tried to find this, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's back
You
to this
dumb
blueprint here.
bitch.
Well, it's quite a setup. Too bad we can't open that safe in the same way. Take an expert to crack this box or a shot of nitro.
Oh, maybe that's what the bat had in mind.
Could be. Seems he's on the prowl tonight.
Miss Van Gorder, Warner has disappeared.
And Dr. Wells has been murdered.
Dr. Wells?
Lieutenant Anderson's on that case right now.
Well, does he know what happened here tonight?
They got word to him. He'll be here any minute.
Why was Dr. Wells studying the bats? I'm going to flex my fingers evilly. And I'm going to set fire to the...
Miss Van Gorder, the garage is on fire.
Scott, look at that.
Lizzie, put that
The
right
fire!
on the other room.
The doctor set the fire on the forest
Miss
before.
Van Gorder, the garage.
And
Well,
now
let it burn. You
there's
watch the stair.
another fire.
Can't you see that fire was set to get us out of the house?
Out of the house? Were you talking about the...
Yes, I'm talking about the bat. Now that the lights are out, he'll think his trick has worked, and we've gone. He'll be here any minute.
Well, so will Lieutenant Anderson.
I hope so, but the bat will be here first. And he'll kill again if we're in his way. We've got to be as clever as he is.
What's it gonna do if the whole fucking mansion burns down? What would he do if the whole mansion burned down? How are you gonna get the money then, jackass? They could have just hid in a different room. They could have just went into a different room and hid. How does he know that all of a sudden, huh? How does he know that all of a sudden? There's no way! There's no way! He was trying to bust a hole in the wall. No, there's no way he knows that now!
But you'll be safer downstairs. I'll take care of you.
Well, the others can go, but I'm going to stay right here.
All right, but get out of sight.
Oh my god. Pow! Pow! The bat is simply too clever.
Let's face it, ladies, and get it over with. Others have seen my face before they died, but I'll have to deny you that pleasure. This would make a good scene for your book, Miss Van Gorder, but I'm afraid you'll never write it.
A second bat!
That is Warner. I could tell.
You misjudged me, Miss Ellen.
Warner!
I don't like being a murder suspect, Miss Van Gorder.
You're
I was headed for a plane, but halfway to the airport, I changed my mind and came back.
He wasn't the butler.
I'm glad that I did.
Then who was he? I forgot who that is. Lieutenant Anderson! The bald man from the beginning from Shark Tank!
He discovered the secret of the hidden room and was waiting to get into it and open up the safe. We found the money in it. A little over $1 million in tens and twenties and hundreds. Good old Andy. With all his ill-gotten gains invested in bank stock. It's rather a clever way to hide stolen money. In the open, as it were. And so respectable.
And now
Don't
her
try
money.
it. No matter how clever you are, you can't hide murder.
Ah! Dun dun dun! Oh my god.
Well, that's it, Dale. That's the end.
Warner was a good man all along. We all suspected him though. We all said it's the butler. I can't believe it wasn't the butler. I can't believe it wasn't the butler. I thought... I just kind of assumed because it's an old movie and Butler is kind of like the go-to trope.